team fifth. Cougar foul, number 10, Sydney Freeman, her third, team sixth. Oak Hill foul, 33, Adriana Trexler, her second, team fifth. Rebound bucket.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Some see a volleyball match. We see a student athlete learning how to be poised under pressure. Some see a high school football stadium. We see the one place where the whole community comes together. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Good evening and welcome to Linton Minor Volleyball. The volleyball girls are on the road playing today at South Knox. Kevin Rader and Heather Rader here courtside as the teams are still just really almost just arriving onto the scene. Of course, the junior varsity contest will be the first one tonight, and then that'll be followed by the varsity contest after that. Heather?
Well, we'd like to welcome everyone to the Jordan Vaught Insurance pregame show. And we'd like to remind all of you that 80 years of combined experience has treat you like family, making sure when you call Ross and his staff of Jordan Vaught Insurance, you are covered. So whether you're looking for home, auto, or life insurance, call them in Bloomfield today at 812-384-3535 today. And we're going to take a quick time out to hear from Jordan Vaught Insurance. This is a production of Rader Media Sports.
At Jordan & Vaught Insurance Agency, you don't pay extra for the over 80 years of combined experience that will be available to you when dealing with questions about your auto, home, farm, life, or Medicare supplements. They're always there to help from 8:30 to 5 p.m. on weekdays at 123 South Franklin Street, the very same Bloomfield location since 1972. You may not realize the value of experience until you need it the most. Call Jordan and Vaught Insurance, your friends with experience, at 812-384-3535.
Hello there, I'm Corey Motter with Century 21 Sheets. Are you a first-time home buyer and you just don't know where to start? Perhaps you're looking to downsize and you need to list a property and get top dollar. In any of those situations, you need a professional agent on your side. I have successfully opened doors for clients for over the last 4 years, and it is a complete pleasure of mine to be able to help them end one chapter and begin a new one. Navigating the real estate market can be complex, but with the right guidance, it doesn't have to be. Let me help you understand the housing market and let's negotiate the best deal. So together, let's open a new door and close it with Corey.
Good at a lot of things, like cheering on the Miners to victory. Indiana Farm Bureau insurance agent Jathan Wright is good at making sure your insurance needs are just right for you. That's why Jathan is here to help you work through any questions you might have about your auto, home, renters, business, and life insurance. Then you can get back to making sure the Miner fan section is louder than the other team. Talk to Jathan. Stop in or submit your information online and give him a call at 812-798-2615. Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood. Welcome back. Again, the Miners on the road here tonight, playing at the Spartans of South Knox. Great facility here, and we always enjoy being able to come here.
Beth Robinson here at South Knox is top notch, and we do appreciate all of the hospitality that we are provided when we come here. And Kevin, this is you and I's first broadcast since Saturday. Since Saturday, there has been a volleyball game down at Washington High School, and that is where Ella Warwick, I'm putting a graphic up here on the screen, received the most career kills, reaching 1,385. Surpassing the record of 1,368 held by Macy Fiddler-Magny in 2011 and 2014. And this is obviously after her 1,000 digs that she had received on September the 4th. And so she's racking up quite the accolades here at Linton-Stockton during her senior season. As a reminder, we are in the Jordan and Vaught Insurance pregame show, and we'd like to go through a couple of other sponsors that you're going to hear in rotation quite often during tonight's matchup, that being Tim and Joan Warwick of Linton, serving tonight as our set sponsor. Greene County Vision Center is our replay sponsor and encourages you to remember that Greene County Vision Center is a locally owned family business located on Highway 54 in Linton. They have been providing quality eye care glasses, contact lenses, and treating their patients like family since 2005. They have a large selection of designer frames, so stop in and let their staff help you pick out their new look. Located there on Highway 54, right across from Humphreys Park. Our scoreboard sponsor tonight and every night is Linton Cycle Sales. And they want to remind you that going on during September, the Polaris Factory Authorized Clearance event is going on now. This is your chance to grab a 2025 side-by-side or ATV at some of their lowest prices of the year. You can save up to $4,000 on selected 2025 models or get financing as low as 0.99% APR for 36 months. So visit them south of Linton today. Our ace sponsor is Key Associates of Linton, serving Greene and surrounding counties for over 30 years. Key Associates of Linton has helped generations of clients buy and sell homes. So whether you're looking to buy your dream home, next investment, or sell your current home to enter into the next chapter of your life, Allie Walton Jackson, Mary Beth Geralds, and Audrey Sparks of Key Associates are there for you every step of the way, as they are your key to the very best. Block sponsor is Walton Funeral Service. From one generation to the next, one family to another, Todd and Cindy Walton of Walton Funeral Service are proud of their funeral home's heritage. They're dedicated to professional and compassionate service, that their families have been there for this community for over a century. They look forward to serving you for many more years to come, as they are your lamp of hope when you need them most. And finally, tonight's post-game sponsor, Tech Shack of Linton. You'll be surprised at what you can find at Tech Shack in Linton. More electronic gear, parts, and supplies than you've ever expected. It's like a Radio Shack on steroids, and this ain't your daddy shack. Kevin?
It ain't, that's for sure.
And once again, Kevin and Heather Rader broadcasting here from South Knox. We will be joined by our color announcer, Alicia Cornelius, later in tonight's live stream broadcast.
We are excited to bring both of these to you tonight, both junior varsity and varsity contest. Again, we talked about what a great facility it is here. I noticed I noticed on the floor, Lady Spartan State Champs 2025 from the girls basketball team here, and Heather, deservedly so. That was a great basketball team last year.
Absolutely, and I know that they've put themselves on the map in a number of ways here at South Knox with a number of accolades. And if you're looking at here on the wall, obviously there's soccer records, there's basketball, obviously for both boys and girls. There's also obviously volleyball going on as well. We saw a number of cross-country banners hanging on the fence, and once again, it's just a top-notch facility. The last time you and I were here was last spring, or actually 2 springs ago, when Linton came down to participate in the South Knox softball sectionals. So that was a tremendous showing, and obviously 2 years ago this month we were here, and you and I were commenting here earlier, September 11th, obviously it's on the minds of a lot of people today, and it always seems, we have a volleyball game on September the 11th, but it's always against a school in red, white, and blue, so it is kind of the double red, white, and blue on both sides of the court, and how fitting for today's 24th anniversary of September 11th, of which you were there covering right after those attacks in New York City.
Yeah, I was talking today with the head football coach for the Miners, and we were talking about the fact that, for these kids, it is history. They didn't live it. They don't think of the same way, I think, people who either were there or affected by it or watched it. There's so many stories that come to mind when you think about 9/11 on this day, and I was sharing some of those today. They just all come flooding back, and I know I was given a hat by one of the New York Fire Department personnel there that day. I still have it. It's on the wall in my house, and I meant to take a picture of it and post it today, but I didn't get that done. Maybe we'll do that when we get home.
You did last year and the year before, so it's easy easy to find. It's I remember, obviously, your and I's account of September 11th is much different because you were there covering it, but I remember being at work, and I was fortunate enough to kind of have a TV kind of in the office over to the side of me, and I had heard the news, and some of the workers had come in and were talking about it. And I remember calling my mom on the phone, and she was still asleep at 9:30 in the morning, which was common because she was a night owl and would stay up till 3 or 4 in the morning on her job and work. And I remember when she woke up, she called me back, and she goes, "Why do I have 27 missed calls from you?" And I said, "Turn the news on." And she couldn't believe it. And I was glued to the TV for the next, what felt like months. I've seen a quote that has surfaced so much today that says, if we could all as Americans remember how we felt on September the 12th of in 2001, that things would be much different. And we need to remember the kindness that we felt, and we need to remember how you held one another, not knowing what was going to happen for the weeks and days to follow. And I remember just being glued to the news because it seems like things were ever changing, as you know, because you were there covering it. So,
one of the stories, and I shared this with Coach Oliver today, and the reason I bring this up with Coach Oliver is because I saw earlier he always remember he posted on his, and that is when it started. The floodgates just opened for me, and I shared the story of Stacy Peak, who from Tell City, who was one of the victims, one of the 3,000 victims in 9/11, and we went to Tell City to talk to her mother, her elderly mother, who, like your mom at the time, didn't know what was going on. She hadn't turned on the TV, but she did know she wanted to go out and get some gardening done. So she went outside to get the gardening done, and so she didn't know what was happening, and she wasn't in there when her phone rang, and when her daughter Stacy left her a heartfelt message on her answering machine. And when she got done gardening, she came in, saw the blinking light on the phone in the old days, those answering machines, pressed the button, and heard her daughter's farewell message. She turned on the TV as the building was coming down. And those stories are everywhere about 9/11. But
and I shared today, whether you saw it or not, I shared today that obviously there's lots of tributes that have come in today of those lives that were lost. And there's lots of, I think, some things I haven't seen till just this year where people were talking about, how the rescue dogs were going in, and people were going in after the rescue dogs. And that's something that I have not seen till today. And then you see people in the community that have been to New York City, that have went to the 9/11 museum and the sites, and have taken the pictures, and they're sharing those and talking about when they were there and how they saw this and what they saw. And my sharing was a little bit different because I did share the hat photo that you had posted. And I said something along the lines that we remember all the lives that were lost. We remember all the lives that were changed that day, and to keep the emergency personnel that had to see that, but also the news people. And that was directed towards you because I know to this day some of those images and some of those stories haunt you. And
I think maybe the better way to say that is you just never forget.
You don't forget. And it's just kind of in my little nod to in knowing you in the news and being married to you, and knowing that those things do service, that there's probably a lot of anchors and reporters and photographers and across the United States that this date will always be etched in their memory for many different reasons. So it is fitting that we're playing a school that's red, white, and blue because we need to remember those.
Yeah, you just don't want people to forget. And so when Coach Oliver posted that today, it meant a lot to me, and as I'm sure it did to a lot of other people. So but we're here for volleyball today. The Miners Junior Varsity out on the floor to loosen up a little bit. We are on the road here at the home of the Lady Spartans from South Knox. This is the Jordan and Vaught Insurance Pregame Show. This is Rader Media Sports.
Hey, why are you here?
Sports in general is just for anybody.
Good work. First down.
Seeing, girls flag football is pretty awesome.
Now there are 13 sanctioned states in high school girls flag, and then you add on that it's going to be an Olympic sport at the next Olympics, which is huge. I think it's a really exciting time to jump in and be at the forefront of this.
1, 2, 3.
Locally owned for over 30 years, CAS Contracting DBA Kramer's Tree Service specializes in land clearing and development, including residential tree trimming, removal, stump grinding, vegetation control, compost, seasoned firewood, and quality hardwood mulches. If it's an outside job, call CAS Contracting, DBA Kramer's Tree Service at 812-847-7221. Welcome back to the Jordan and Vaught Insurance pregame show. My Lady Miners on the road against the Lady Spartans tonight. Now, if you look at just the varsity alone, and of course we're doing the JV first, South Knox coming in with a record of 6-6, which includes a win just last night over White River Valley. Linton-Stockton coming in with the 10-4 mark, and as Heather already mentioned, the last outing, a 3-set sweep at the hands of Washington. And that's meaning the Miners won a 3-set sweep.
We should also mention tonight's next game for the Lady Miners will be this Saturday as the varsity Miners travel to Lagodi. Now this is all from Coach Scott Vanderkolk. Obviously they're going to play this Saturday at Lagodi. Depending on how the first two matches will go for other teams, they will play a crossover match with the other pool. Crossover match would be at 1 o'clock, and third and fifth place matches would be at noon. So we're going to keep you up to date as we can on Saturday. We are not permitted to cover invitationals such as this, so this is not something that we can cover. And then after Saturday, the Miners will travel to Owen Valley. That is an away game beginning at 6 o'clock on Monday night. We are still pending that game, and the reason being is because they've had to do a little bit of a shift as to where the volleyball game will happen. They're trying to make sure that there could be internet connectivity as well as spaces for us on that. As it was this afternoon, it was still a no, but he is doing everything he can to get us in there. I think they're working with a little bit of constraints this year, so I'm not 100% sure we're going to be able to cover that match either, but we'll do our best. And then the Lady Miners will travel to Eastern Green on Thursday for a SWIAC matchup against Eastern Green. We will be covering that matchup, so our next game could be Monday or it could be Thursday, but obviously tomorrow night all eyes are on the Linton-Stockton High School football team as we travel to Sullivan for one of the biggest rivalry games of the year, and I know that we're very excited to be able to once again go back to Sullivan. Big D will be joining us. Bill Riley from Indianapolis, WTHR, will be down to do videography. So keep in mind, all of that information is on our Facebook page now. It's $6 cash only at the gate. So you must keep that in mind, that 6 o'clock the doors will open, and it's $6 cash only. That is no matter the age, whether it's a student or whether it is an adult. And quick reminder, no outside food or drink are permitted. He wanted me to stress that. So you need to be prepared if you want to eat or have any type of cola. You have to bring money for that. And probably, I'm going to venture to say, it's cash only as well. So,
I asked Coach Oliver today, Sullivan coming in with a 2-1 record in that contest, Miners coming in 1-2. And I said, well, after the two hard-fought losses where they were just up against talent that was just unbelievable from two different states, Kentucky and Ohio, I asked Coach Oliver if this was a good or bad time to be playing Sullivan. He looked at me with a look like, what in the world is in your head? He said, there's never a bad time to play Sullivan. Right. And the Miners are fired up and ready to give it an all this Friday night. And, of course, we're ready to be there to bring it to you.
And obviously the Lady Miner junior high team, the 7th and 8th graders, are playing right now at Sullivan. They're getting ready for warm-up, so they are playing Sullivan for middle school. And then the middle school tennis team is hosting Bloomfield there at Linton-Stockton, as well as the 7th and 8th grade football team. They are currently at home playing West Vigo. That begins at 6 o'clock. We do have that up in automation only, so you can kind of go double duty if you want to, back and forth between the volleyball game And the football game, if you'd like to, if you're not watching in person, the middle school minors, it's a perfect night for any type of sport outside. Kevin, we desperately need some rain. But I am thankful that they are getting a number of these fall matches between cross country and volleyball and tennis, as well as golf, getting all of those in without a number of reschedules. We're going to take a really quick timeout to hear from another Minor Pride sponsor before we come back with a 6 o'clock first match. This is Rader Media Sports.
In over 50 years of business, two things have never changed at Linton Cycle Sales: honesty and fun. When you're shopping for Polaris or Kawasaki, this family-owned operation that offers 5-star service and accessories is a great place to start. In fact, they offer on-the-spot financing. You want to do business with a place that has your back not only when you buy, but also after you leave. So if you're in the market for Polaris or Kawasaki off-road vehicles, come to Linton Cycle Sales, doing business the small-town way since 1973. Welcome back here at South Knox. I'm waiting to see. We're like, oh, they stopped the clock. I wondered if that was. Oh, now they're resetting it for 7.5. So now it's time for South Knox to loosen up and prepare for the JV contest to come first, to be followed by the varsity contest after that. Lady Miners are certainly good spirits, hopping around down there listening to the music. It's always good.
We should remind everyone, too, that is listening tonight, or going to go back and watch this on the replay, that next week is the Elementary Scholastic Book Fair. So watch our Facebook page, as we're going to be sharing some information from the elementary PTO. There's also lots of other things going on within the school system. Obviously, tomorrow, which is Friday, they have the Bring Change to Mind mental health walk that will be going on during tomorrow during the school day. So feel free to send your students to school with some extra dollars to donate and good walking shoes, because they will be going out around the track. Tomorrow also is the deadline for those who have many minor cheerleader opportunities. Your forms are due to either Coach Mary Hogue or Coach Hazelwood tomorrow, so keep that in mind as well. Dig Pink Night for Linton Minor Volleyball is Thursday, October the 2nd, and so there will be some information on pink shirt purchases, as well as raffles and silent auctions. There will also be on October the 4th, there is a pancake and biscuits and gravy fundraiser that'll be held at the Linton Fire Department. And this is a fundraiser for the athletic department, so watch for information as well on that. Then it's followed by a Powder Buff volleyball tournament that's going to be held later in the afternoon at the school, so you can find ways to get registered there as well. We have some pretty exciting news to break tomorrow night during our halftime of the minor football game, so please keep tuned to that as well. Just lots, there's a lot. Well, and also let's just take a quick break, because we do have an athletic fence fundraiser going on right now. This is if you're a class of 2026 member or parent, you can have your senior featured on the fence with all of their activities, not just only sports, but sports and clubs. We have a 1-minute excerpt here so you can see some examples of this, and we'll send this to break. This is a production of Rader Media Sports. Welcome back to Rader Media Sports, and as you saw, 20 banners are already on the fence for this athletic fundraiser. So we invite anyone that has not participated to either order your banner today or watch our Facebook page for some more information, because we have an upcoming date next week where we will be at the school taking photos of those that missed the photo day on the opening day of school. And so keep watch on that for our Facebook page, because we want as many of you to be featured as you would like. Kevin?
And we're still just under 3 minutes away from the start of volleyball. And boy, we're really in the thick of it now, Heather. It's it ramped up a little bit, and then it got really busy, and then it slowed up a little bit, but we're diving right back in now.
We are diving back in, and next week, obviously, we are guaranteed 2 games. One is a volleyball, one is a football. The next week, we have 3 volleyball and 1 football as well. The next week, I think it is, 2 volleyball, a football, and then we're into, I think, the last week of regular season volleyball where we have 3 games and a football game, and then it's sectional time. So it's going quick in some respects. It's been kind of weird to be off for these, 5 days, so to speak. That wasn't our decision. That was the decision of Washington. But we did follow along with the game and heard score updates, and it was nice to see them sweep in 3. So 10-4, pretty great start to this season that is, as you mentioned, ramping up. We invite all of you, if you are watching on YouTube, to just give a shout out and let us know that you're watching. We always love to know exactly where you are tuning in from. This helps us to know the reach. And unfortunately, Facebook Live is blocked here, and that's kind of common with us. We never know. Some schools have it blocked, other schools don't. So we always try to put it up as an option, and then like today we get here and then we can't delete it. So we welcome all of you who are checking in on the Indiana High School Athletic Association Champions Network as well as our YouTube station. We're going to take one quick timeout to get us ready for tonight's junior varsity broadcast. This is a production of Rader Media Sports.
Need excavation or septic work that you can count on at Halls LLC? They've been moving earth and installing reliable septic systems for years. From site prep to drainage, driveways, demolition, and full septic installs or repairs, they have the equipment and experience to get the job done right. For residential or commercial jobs, big or small, give Doug or Jared a call at 812-699-0200. You may also visit Halls LLC on Facebook today. Whether it's the classroom, the field, the stage, or the court, it's time for another production of Rader Media Sports, home of the Miners, on the Champions Network of the IHSAA. Perfect timing. You hear the buzzer here as they get set for some introductions, and let's see how they want to handle this. We'll listen in. Girls going now to the net to shake hands. And the reason I say we don't know what's going to happen is sometimes they introduce the junior varsity starters and team. Sometimes they don't. You never know when you're on the road. You just never know. Teams huddled together now with one another. And we're just about set for volleyball tonight.
Dinner of champions, as we always say on game night, Kevin.
Yep. So for the Miners, girls that are on the floor, Malia Goodman, of course, C24, Piper Bland, number 14, Chloe King, number 17, Laney Carmichael, number, is that 3? Yeah, number 3.
Eleanor Stewart,
which has her as 2 on the roster, so it threw me for a minute. And number 7, Sage Hall, and we're just about set to serve here. I think it's Chloe King who's at the service line. For the Miners, up and over, nice dig. We'll set the starters here for South Knox momentarily. Set to Piper, off the deflection, point Miners. Now let's look here for, let's see, number 13, Jenna Blowboom. Number 1, Addie Marchino. Number, I can't tell if that's 2 or 3. That is number 2, Myra Lafferty. We'll wait here, get service again. Again, 1-0 Miners, just underway. There's an ace. The key associates of Linton, ace. Number 7, Brooklyn Flanagan. And the girl in the middle and the libero, I got to wait and get the numbers, but we will. 2-0 Miners. Chloe King. The set. Tap over the net, out of bounds, wide. 3-0 Miners. Number 14 is Shelby Carey. And I believe it's number 10, Natalie West, in the middle. So, Chloe King. There's the set again. It's overpass. Set. Strong swing by the Miners, but handled nicely, and the kill by Brooklyn Flanagan, the freshman. Great swing. 3-1. And back to serve, I think, is Marchino, number 1. Could be number 7, Flanagan. There's an ace. And it is Flanagan, I'm sorry, number 7.
Key associates of Linton, ace.
3-2. Miners by 1. Lady Spartans on the serve. Long. 4-2. Miners serve. Piper Bland will handle the duties. Again, just underway. Junior varsity contest to be followed by the varsity contest. So a doubleheader of sorts for supper tonight. Some discussion at the scorers table. Come over and they're talking a little bit about the setup. I wonder if they're talking about the change in the number for Eleanor Stewart. Because they did point over to that side. Now they've got it straightened out. They wave it off. Everything's fine, and we're now to serve. Piper is going to get the ace. Key associates of Linton, ace for Piper Bland. Right now on the front line, it's Chloe King, Eleanor Stewart. They can't. Oh, and Carmichael. There's the serve. Little cat deflection off the net. Falls.
Substitution for South Knox. Number 4 in for number 19.
And back to serve is Shelby Carey, another freshman. 5-3 is our score. Miners on top. Carey serve. Handled. There's the set. Tap at the net. Covered on the dig. Back. Back set. Carmichael. No go. Good feed out of the net. And there's a nice swing at the net. Myra Lafferty. Great swing for the score. 5-4. Miners still with a 1-point advantage, but Carey back to serve for the Spartans. Set. Going back the other way. Little tap by Lafferty. Miners kind of lose control and then can't regain it. Little indecision and kind of a miss hit, I think. 5-5 now the score. Again, Shelby Carey, the libero. Oh, that would have been long. Instead, it turns out to be an ace. A play there by Sage Hall. But I'm sure she regretted immediately. 6-5. Lady Spartans take their first lead of the night. Carry, serve. Ace. Key Associates of Linton ace. 7-5 Spartans. First set, junior varsity competition. Deep serve. Ace. That was right at the waist of Piper Bland. I don't know if there's a little indecision of how she wanted to handle that, but it was a great serve. 8-5 Spartans.
On the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard.
They get a great dig by Walton in order to get that up and over and keep it in play. But she no sooner gets back to position, and there's an impossible play for her there. So it's now 9-5 Spartans. Set. Get up and over by the Miners. Right at the net, off the deflection, point. The hosts up now 10-5. They doubled it up on the Miners after the Miners had the early advantage. Let's take a break. This is Rader Media Sports. The Grill of Linton is a 100-year tradition and in the same family for the last 40. Open 7 days a week with steak night every Friday and Saturday night. You can dine in or carry out at this eatery located in the heart of downtown Linton. Your windows tinted by a professionally trained staff, English Off-Road near Bloomfield offers regular and ceramic window tinting for cars, trucks, equipment, and recreational vehicles. Call 812-384-5060 or check out their photos on Facebook today. Miners spent the whole time there with their coach huddled up. Now just the opposite for the Spartans, as they almost waited most of that time out on the floor. They probably didn't want to lose any of that momentum they built up with a 10-5 advantage as Shelby Carey banned back to the service line. Another ace. 11-5. Key Associates of Linton ace. So it's now 11-5 on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard. Set, another good serve. Miners set, coming the other way. Stewart, strong swing from the left pin.
Let's take a look at that on the Greene County Vision Center replay.
Good highlight for the Miners. See if they can capitalize on this. It's 11-6 right now. Sage Hall with the serve. Get it to Flanagan with the set. At the right pin, swing by Addie Marchino, long. 11-7 on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard. And again, another served opportunity for Sage Hall. Swing, the set. Flanagan over on the right pin. Beautiful swing. That time Addie Marchino nailed it down the line. 12-7. Miners got off to a quick start, but since then it has been all Spartans. Up and over, there's the set. Nice block at the net. Malia Goodman with the Walton Funeral Service block. Oh, indecision. Goodman looks at Walton. Walton looks at Goodman. Point Spartans. 13-7. Marchino back again to serve. Strong serve by Addie. Miners Stewards gets it up and over. Shelby Carey gets it up to the net where they're able to put it over. Miners get a point off the block. Good swing. I think that was Goodman.
Olivia Tharp checking in for Addie Walton.
And back to serve, number 14, Chloe King. (13-8) Spartans on top on the Linton-Stockton sales scoreboard. Set one. Strong serve. The set by Lafferty, just up and over by Carey. Miners return the favor. Tharp. Shot over the net. It's the kill. Falls. A kill for Tharp if you're just coming in. 13-9. Miners still trailing the Spartans. And again, Chloe King. Another good serve. There's the set coming over here to Natalie West. Say someone was in the net, number 6. For the Miners, I think. Nope, there isn't a 6 out there. Maybe it was 7. Back to serve now is Lafferty. Great dig. And a nice play on the net, but I think she was hit the net. It was a great attempt by Natalie West. Stewart serve. Ace. Key Associates of Linton ace. 14-11. Miners digging their way back into this, now trailing by just 3. Stewart again. At the net, anybody's game. Miners get the point. We're in the net. Are the Spartans? That's the call. 14-12. Stewart trying to get the Miners within 1. Great serve. Trying to run that one down. West tries to run it down, but she can't do anything with it. 14-13, and the Miners can tie it up, and now the Spartans take their first timeout. It's 14-13, Spartans still on the Linton-Stockton sales scoreboard. This is Rader Media Sports.
Looking to tackle a new project? Then Heritage Lumber and Supply is your locally owned and operated building material supplier with everything you need for your next professional or DIY project. From interior or exterior building products to windows, doors, metal roofing, and more, we've got you covered. Ready for a kitchen update or looking to build a new home or post-frame building? Our staff can help you from design to construction, and our in-house kitchen designer will work with you to bring your ideas to life. Let us help you through the process at 812-798-1178 or visit us at heritagelumbersupply.com, located behind Walmart in Linton.
Eleanor Stewart goes back to the service line. 14-13. Spartans on top on the Linton-Stockton sales scoreboard. It's the Miners and the Spartans. Junior varsity volleyball. The serve in the net by Stewart. Her run at that point is over. Makes it 15-13. Back to serve Lily Arney, a freshman. Early with the serve. Set. Malia Goodman. Bingo. She was at the right pin, hit it to the left side across court. She nailed it.
Let's take a look at that on the Greene County Vision Center replay.
15-14 now. Looks like Malia Goodman back to serve. It is. Great serve. That's going to be an ace. Key Associates of Linton ace for Malia Goodman. Certainly see why she's getting more and more varsity time. We're at 15s all. Another great serve, and that's going to be an ace. Key Associates of Linton ace. The Miners take the lead back from the Spartans. Another great serve, but also a good dig. They're going to go to Memmering. Great dig by the Miners. Great deep swing there. They got to get it up and over, and Carey is able to do that. Here's the set for the Miners. They'll respond. A little ding. A great little dink there by, I think that's Carmichael. Yes, it is. 17-15. Goodman to serve again. Miners now by 2, and boy, a great dig by Carey. They get it up and over. The overpass. Now it's great swing and strike there by Piper Bland. Miners 18-15. Boy, what a seesaw game this has been. That one serve is long. Sage Hall has checked back in. Goodman is now getting a rest. It's 18-16. Back to serve for the Lady Spartans, I think is number 10, West. The set, Tharp. Oh, a couple of Spartans tumble over onto the Miners' side of the net. Point Miners. They're okay, that's a good thing. Addie Marchino and Brooke Flanagan collided and both just tumbled across the line. Walton now to serve. Addie with a 19-16 advantage on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard. Nice dig. Play at the net. It's in the net. Too close. That set was almost right in the net. Almost impossible for Addie Marchino to do anything with it. 20-16. Walton to serve. The dig. Set. They go to Marchino, up and over. Free ball for the Miners. What are they going to do? They go over on the right side. A great swing over there by Chloe King. She gives them a 21-16. The Miners a 21-16 advantage on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard. And this is just his first set. Walton, another great serve, another ace. Key Associates of Linton ace. 22-16. Miners, and another timeout by the Lady Spartans. It's 22-16 on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard.
Harvest season is coming near. Give Audrey Sparks at Richard Brown Insurance a call to make sure your farm and farm equipment are properly protected. Need a hand with your next big project? Call Hall's Excavating for all types of excavating. They are family-owned, local folks you can trust to get the job done right. And Crane Credit Union supports area schools and wants to encourage every student to do their very best. With youth and teen accounts, students can earn not $4, but now $5 for every A on their semester report card. Find more information at Crane Credit Union branch or find out more at cranecu.org.
They got a raise.
They got a raise
of $1. Addie Walton now back to serve. 22-16 Miners on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard. They're trying to see if they can close this in this first set. There's the set into the net. Good swing by Flanagan. She was floating a little bit to the right. She tried to hit it back to her left, and it hit the tape. Walton with a 23-16 service advantage for the Miners. Carey with the set, gets it to Marchino. She goes over in the corner, and they call that one in. So it makes it 23-17 on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard. Running jump serve, Miners able to, Sage Hall able to get a hold of it. They get it up and over thanks to Stewart. Kind of flushed that one out of the net. It's going to be right there at the net. Great play by Carmichael. Lainey Carmichael owned it at the net. Eyeball to eyeball, and she was able to throw it down for the point. And we're at set point with Piper Bland at the service line. 24-17 on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard. Out. Back to serve is Shelby Carey. for South Knox, trailing 24-18 on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard. Miners. Sage Hall. Walton calls her own number. No dice. They're able to recover on that one. There's a swing by Lafferty. They say that was in. 24-19. We're on like our third or fourth set point now. Miners just a point away from closing this out, but cannot get it done so far. There's a serve. Set by Walton. Off the deflect, or was there a deflection? Apparently not. 24-20. Great run here by the Spartans. Carey again to serve. Deep serve. Walton with a set. Nope, she calls her own number. There's a ball at the net. Carmichael again. She does it again at the net. Blaney Carmichael with the winner to give the Miners a 25-20 first set advantage in this junior varsity contest. This is Rader Media Sports.
The next time you need a lift, call Skinner's Towing. They're locally owned and operated since 2012. If you are ever in an accident or breakdown and unsure who to call, request Skinner's Towing at 812-699-0743 for fast, friendly, and affordable towing. No matter the vehicle, no matter the situation, no matter the climate, no matter the time. Skinner's Towing, the people you can depend on 24/7. If you're looking for a wide selection of quality pre-owned cars, why look any further than Bob Walters Linton Motors? They've been serving Linton since 1954 with a wide variety of vehicles for a wide variety of budgets. Bob Walters also offers a full-service department with ASE-trained technicians who are standing by to fix any potential problem. Why pay big city prices when Bob Walters offers local sales and service for less? Visit the dealer you can depend on. Bob Walters Linton Motors at bobwalterscars.com.
Katie Marie Photography, located in Duggar, Indiana, specializes in newborns and littles. You can find her page on Facebook or for more information at Katie Marie Photography. Let your Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance agent Jathan Wright help you think about insurance. Stop by the office, submit your information online, or give them a call at 812-798-2615. Fish Monuments, located at 289 A Street Northeast, Linton. They'll meet with you to design your special cemetery monument. Whether you're pre-planning or have experienced the death of a loved one, contact Fish Monuments in Linton or reach them by phone at 930-236-3002. So we move on to set two after the Miners take the first set, 25-20. I was going to say this in our introduction, Heather. I never got the chance, but this junior varsity team has played very well this year as well. I know we've talked a lot about the varsity, but I think the JV has played really well this year.
They have, and that first set just goes to show you that they're not going to back down because they were trailing for a number of points and come back. And I'd like to say that I saw the Vanderkolk sisters walk by, and Kevin, I don't know if you noticed or not, but they were sitting over in the corner. I got some pictures. And when Georgia and Maddie were over at our house this weekend, they talked about how they like to give the girls.
What an ace. Great serve.
They like to give the girls neck rubs before the varsity matchup.
Really?
Yep.
Key associates of Linton ace. That's how they start out. I'm trying to see a number here. I think it's Marchino. Oh no, it's number 7. I apologize. Flanagan. And she gets another ace. So Brooklyn will try it again. 2-0. Spartans jump out on top early, set 2. There's a set deep. Oh, and a great throwdown right at the net by Marchino. Her serve again. Long. Piper Bland to serve. Spartans get it in the net. Lafferty with the swing. Piper Bland with a serve. It will not make it over. Point Miners. 3-3 as Piper Bland goes back to serve. Would be in the end. There's the serve. Beautiful serve. What do they call? Ace. Wow, Piper took it right down the line.
Sorry, I missed that one.
There may not be any in there, Heather. I thought there was, but she's searching to find. Thank you. It's Piper's serve. It's got to be another ace. A Walton Funeral Service. Oh, I'm sorry, that's not right. A Key Associates of Linton ace. Piper to serve with a 5-3 advantage. Great serve. That's going to be another ace. Key Associates of Linton ace.
Sorry, we just lost our camera feed. Just a moment.
Here's a point for the Spartans. Sorry for the technical difficulty. I had to get a Kleenex, and that brought the world to an end there for a minute.
Pulled the camera cord out.
So I guess next time I'll use my sleeve. Here's a nice tip. Myra Lafferty at the net.
I'll make a note to make sure that you have those always in front of you for next time.
Serve, I believe, by Memmering. Yes, it is. There's a set by Walton. Stewart across court swing. What's the call? Waiting to see.
Gonna replay.
Gonna replay
Not
that.
Not exactly sure what the call was there.
Addison Memmering will serve again. 7-5 Miners. Leading here in the second set. Piper Bland to Eleanor Stewart. Spartans set it up at the net. That was awfully close to the net, but Addie Marchino knew what to do with it. She throws it down for the kill. Makes it a 7-6 game as Memmering goes back again to serve. Oh, what happened there?
We have a substitution. Malia Goodman in for Lainey Carmichael.
So Sage Hall is actually back to serve. Now I think they're explaining what happened there. I think they just called a net. I think the Spartans thought they had the point. And to tell you the truth, I thought they had the point. But now Memmering is going out. Carey is in for the Spartans. Off the deflection. Strong swing, Marchino.
They just changed the scoreboard to 8 for the Miners, so we will do the same.
Is there a fan in here or what? The papers are blowing away now.
We're just all out of sorts, aren't we, Kevin?
I think it's me. I don't think it's we. In the net. Tharp checking back in. Walton going out with the rotation. Chloe King, number 14, back to serve. Strong serve, great dig there by Carey, but they can't keep it alive. Great front line in there for the Miners right now. I think with Tharp, Goodman, and Stewart, those are 3.
We are changing the scoreboard on the screen to reflect the scoreboard at the scores table. So, score just...
Oh, hits the tape and tumbles for a point.
Key Associates of Linton ace.
Chloe King gets it, 11-6. Miners now with a 5-point advantage on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard. And it just does it again. Net serve ace. See if she can do it 3 times in a row. It's now 12-6 Miners. That does not hit the net. It's a solid serve. Going to go over to Lafferty. She hits it into the net and hits the fist, able to get it over. Punches it over, I should say. Great block at the net.
Great return there by Olivia Tharp.
By the Spartans and the Miners. They're going to go to Lafferty again, long. Myra Lafferty had plenty on it. Little too much. Chloe's back there again. 13-6 Miners. Dig. Set. Flanagan gets it up and over. Miners follow suit. The set. Eleanor Stewart gets it. Gets the kill. 14-6. Timeout on the floor. 14-6 on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard. Set 2. Miners in the lead. This is Rader Media Sports.
Team Ortho Foot and Ankle Center is home to board-certified foot and ankle surgeon Dr. Matthew Parmenter, who has more than 35 years of experience treating patients across southern Indiana. For more information, call Team Ortho at 812-847-3381. Our family caring for yours. Violet & Company is located in downtown Linton with flowers for all occasions. Find them on Facebook at Violet & Company to stay up to date with new gift arrivals and upcoming specials. So whether you're looking to brighten someone's day with a simple bouquet or celebrate a birthday, wedding, or special occasion, they encourage you to live life in full bloom. Kevin?
At the buzzer, it's 14-6. Miners in the lead and serving. It'll be Chloe King continuing to serve for the Miners. The lead is ballooned now to 8. See what they can do there with a deep serve. There's the set going by the right pin. Lafferty comes back to the left. Piper Bland punches it with her left hand. And the Miners able to get it up and over. Free ball. Flanagan calls her own number. No dice. At the net. Malia Goodman. 15-6 Miners. Boy, this JV team is just playing really well. A lot of great talent here. King. Oop, is that a deflection? Yes. Tough break. It looked like that was going to go out, but Nora West gave it a try, and
that qualifies as a Key Associates of Linton ace. Score is 16-6 on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard.
King. The set. Going over to West. She can't get it done. Too many hits. Calling for a discussion over here at the stand. Team Ortho, foot and ankle, is home to board certified. No, is not home to board certified.
He is, but we've already read that, Kevin.
All right, I'll quit. You can read them.
Stop.
Chloe King.
Check that and Violet & Company off your list.
Up and over. It's going to be too long, but Piper Bland plays it. Tharp with a swing on the right pin. No go. Here's a set. We're coming the other way. No, a moment of indecision. Lafferty and Carey collide just slightly, just enough to throw it off, and neither could get a hold of that one. 17-6 Miners. King will go back to serve again. Cross by West. Miners make a play, but can they get it over? Sage Hall up and over, no, out.
Great try there.
17-7. Back to serve, Lafferty. Myra Lafferty. Deep serve, Piper Bland's able to punch it. Tharp thought that was going to fall, did not. Set, Eleanor Stewart. Soft little tap at the middle. There's a strong swing by Natalie West. Point, Spartans. 17-8 is our score. And back to serve now, again, Lafferty. 17-8 on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard. Miners, see what they can do with it. Tharp. I need a paperweight over here. 18-8 is our score. Now coming in for the first time to serve is Katie Wall. Katie with a great serve and an ace. 19-8. Katie, we get another one. We got another substitution coming in. Number 23, Savannah Hughes. Thank you. Piper Bland checking out. Oh, in the net. Nope. Hit Malia Goodman in the back, I think. 19-9. Miners leading in set two. They win this one. It's a two-set sweep. And then we would go on to the varsity competition. Shelby Carey is at the line, though, to try to prevent that. Here's the serve. Set. Get a free ball up and over. See what the Spartans can do with it. Nice little punch there, and it's going to work. Lafferty just kind of punched it over. Makes it 19-10. Carey. Ace. Savannah Hughes had trouble corralling that one.
That's a key associates of Linton ace.
Sure enough is. 19-11. Miners still on top on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard. Carey. Set. Tharp getting it up and over. No, that's 33 or 23. I apologize. Savannah Hughes over there. Another point for the Spartans, and it makes it 19-12 now. The Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard. Carey to continue to serve. There's the set. Malia Goodman. Perfect coffin corner swing. Looked like she might go from right to left, but no, she took it right down the line for the winner, 20-12. Carmichael coming back in. Sage Hall checking out. Hits the tape. 20-13. Goodman now going out. So now on the front line we have Carmichael, also Tharp, and then number 14, Chloe King for the Miners. Ace for the Spartans. Natalie West will try to do it again. 20-14 Miners. 6-point edge on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard. Seem to be sputtering just for a moment here. The set. Get it up and over. Free ball. Spartans. Serve off the deflection for the point by Flanagan.20-15. Spartans want to take it to a third set. long. 21-15. Let's see who goes back to serve. Tharp checking out now. Going back in is Addie Walton. Addie will try to see if she can close this one out. Net. Hit right at the tape. 21-16. Spartans still have life. Brooklyn Flanagan stepping back to the service line. Set. Carmichael gets it up and over. They go to Lafferty. Off the deflection. Miners punch it. Now they tip it back. Great save by Carey. For the Spartans, is it off the deflection? No. Point Spartans. 21-17. What a comeback by the Spartans. There's a set. Carmichael, no go. Little moment of indecision. Lafferty punches it over for the Spartans. Walton with a set. A great hit there by Chloe King, number 14, right almost at the left pin. Just a little tap over the net that worked perfectly. Stewart coming back in at the net now. Ace on the serve by Savannah Hughes. 23-17. Savannah to serve again, deep. Hit by Lafferty. Miners. Nice punch by Stewart. There's the set. They go once again to Lafferty. Deep, too long. Set point Miners and match point. 24-17. See what Savannah Hughes has to use here to try to close it out. Deep. It's going to be an ace. It's pregame show for the varsity contest to follow. This is Rader Media Sports. At Jordan & Vaught Insurance Agency, you don't pay extra for the over 80 years of combined experience that will be available to you when dealing with questions about your auto, home, farm, life, or Medicare supplements. They're always there to help from 8:30 to 5 p.m. on weekdays at 123 South Franklin Street, the very same Bloomfield location since 1972. You may not realize the value of experience until you need it the most. Call Jordan & Vaught Insurance, your friends with experience, at 812-384-3535.
Finding the best coverage for your home, auto, life, and business isn't always a walk in the park. I'm Audrey Sparks at Richard Brown Insurance, your local auto owner's insurance agent. Whether you're buying your first car or starting your own business, finding the right coverage can be a challenge. With great companies like Auto Owners Insurance, I can find the appropriate coverages so that you and your family can be better protected. Come see me, Audrey Sparks, to discuss what coverages are right for you, or give me a call at 812-847-4798.
Some see a student athlete working hard in the weight room. We see a future leader learning there are no shortcuts to success. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
3 specialty clinics with 3 top-notch providers right here close to home. Greene County General Hospital's Team Ortho Foot and Ankle, and Surge Care are the area's go-tos when it comes to your care. Team Ortho is home to the county's only board-certified orthopedic surgeon, Dr. John Hammerstein. Dr. Matthew Parmenter is a board-certified foot and ankle surgeon with more than 35 years' experience. And board-certified general surgeon Dr. Cam Gabrielson is trained to diagnose a wide range of diseases that may require surgery. Team Ortho Foot and Ankle, and Surge Care, the trio you can trust. They're all part of the Greene County General Hospital family. Our family, caring for yours.
Welcome back to Rader Media Sports, and we're pleased to be joined by Alicia Cornelius, who's sitting in tonight as color analyst. It's been a while, Alicia. How have you been?
I'm great. How about you, Heather?
We're good. We're good.
It has been a while. Almost 2 years.
You have
a lot of involvement, obviously, with a lot of kids going all different directions, tennis, volleyball.
Oh, yeah.
And so we're just happy to have you back. You're going to be here tonight, as well as the Sullivan game, as well as the Bloomfield game on October the 6th. So we're very excited to be able to have you.
And you have changed careers since you were last with us, and I'm going to have some fun here. Why don't you read that one?
Oh, all right. Okay, let's see if I can get this right. By the way, I'm not very good at reading from a script.
Stop it.
Listen, I got this. Life moves fast. Car rides, chaos, and cuddles. But protecting your family with life insurance, that's worth slowing down for. Call Alicia Cornelius at Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, because love plans ahead. 812-582-8941. And in the spirit of that, I would like to point out that September is Life Insurance Awareness Month, so even more reason to protect your family.
Now, you had every opportunity to say, call me.
Oh, I did, but I am Alicia Cornelius, me.
And the Miners coming in, by the way. You are listening to the Jordan and Vaught Insurance pregame show, and we're glad to have Alicia back. Now, let me see. We got South Knox coming in, varsity-wise, 6-6. Last match, Wednesday night against WRV. They won that one, but it took 5 sets to do it. Linton-Stockton coming in at 10-4. Their last outing against Washington, and they swept that one in 3 sets. If you look at South Knox, so we're going to look at them a little bit here. In kills, it's Janet West with 51. Blocks, Janet West with 9. Aces, it's Braylon Gladish with 18. Digs, Braylon Gladish with 134. And in assists, it's Ava Steffi at 74. Now, if you compare individual numbers, and I realize these are stats, and stats don't win games, but in kills, Ella Warwick, 231. Blocks, Kenley Carmichael with 26 leading the way. In aces, it's Ella Warwick with 50. In digs, it's Taylor Warwick with 190. In assists, it's Audrey Sullivan at 351. But if you look at the team stats, in kills, the Miners South Knox with 139. The Miners with 448. In blocks, South Knox with 17. Linton-Stockton with 49. In aces, South Knox 54, the Miners 127. In digs for South Knox, 329, 588 for the Miners. And in assists, 131 for the Spartans and 440 for Linton-Stockton. So, Alicia, as you look at those, you think, well, it's overwhelming for the Miners, but those are only stats. I mean, I don't mean to downplay them because they're important.
Yeah, but, they're important, and they're alarmingly spread apart. I think whenever you look at stats, though, you have to consider who they're playing. You know, what teams are playing what, and you know, who has South Knox seen so far this year, and those kind of things. So that plays factor into a lot of different stat readings.
Yeah, but the Miners seemingly have really come on lately with some wins over, 3A schools, and, I mean, they're really hitting their stride.
Absolutely. I have seen vast improvement from the beginning of the season until now. They really seem to have a groove together on the court. Great communication and working together.
I was going to call it, just in one word, chemistry.
Absolutely.
This team seems to have chemistry.
They all trust each other.
Yeah, I agree totally. It's like, I don't know what they expected for this year, but I think they're off to a great start and could be a very great season. Heather?
Well, as mentioned earlier, Saturday, the Miners travel to Lagodi to the Invitational. Invitationals are not permitted to be streamed by us, so we encourage everyone to head down to Lagodi on Thursday. We are going to be putting up the schedule and ticket information a little bit later tonight. Our next broadcast is tomorrow night as the Linton-Stockton high school football team heads to Sullivan for one of the biggest rivalry matchups of the year. We will be live at 5:55 with pregame with Big D Dan Phillips, and then kickoff at 7 p.m. Quick reminder, Sullivan is cash only, and it's $6 admittance for no matter the age. The gates will open at 6 p.m. and there is no outside food or drink permitted to be brought into Sullivan High School, so please keep that in mind. Our next broadcast after Friday is kind of unknown right now. We are working to try to secure the opportunity to go into Owen Valley on Monday night, but as mentioned, there is a little bit of a hiccup as far as where the match will actually be played. We are told that they're starting to move volleyball games to the middle school gym, and so they're working to try to see if they can get us a setup for the middle school gym on Monday. So once we have all of that official information from Brad Green, the athletic director, we will push that out on our Facebook page. I keep checking email. It's not come back yet. But either way, we will be back live on Thursday from Eastern Green High School for the next road game, which is a SWAC matchup, and we're very excited to be able to go back to Eastern. Aaron Buskirk is phenomenal as an athletic director and has graciously allowed us to come back, and then that's all before we turn around and have another Friday night light as Boonville Pioneers come to Linton-Stockton. So we've got a lot happening, and if you watch the crawl in the bottom of the broadcast, you can see right now a number of things that are happening at the school as far as mini minor cheer applications, elementary book fairs, athletic department pancake and biscuits and gravy broadcast for a fundraiser, as well as the Powder Buff volleyball. Then there's Dig Pink night. There's just lots of things that are up and coming over the next 2 to 3 weeks. And Kevin, we're all excited to be able to promote it as much as we can and get the word out.
Can I add something about the Dig Pink night?
Absolutely.
I wanted to mention that this year the funds that are pulled together from both Shakamak and Linton are going to support a freshman volleyball player, is the way I understand it, at Terre Haute in her battle that she's got going on right now.
Well, we do know that they'll be having shirt sales for that. Obviously, Kevin and you and I get one of those every year, and we're going to put the link out just as soon as we receive that from Sporting Goods. They are taking donations for silent auction items, and so we'll put all of that information on our Facebook page this weekend because we are, 3 weeks away? I think it's about 3 weeks out.
Is it October
2nd?
2nd, yeah.
It's a Thursday evening. That's always Dig Pink night from what we've been with us being involved with Rader Media Sports. It's always been the Shakamak game. That's also a SWAC matchup. This year it's here at Linton-Stockton. So we want everyone to come out in their pink and support. Obviously, October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, so we encourage all of you to support Breast Cancer Awareness Month and wear your pink all month long. So we're going to take a really quick time out, Kevin, to hear from one of our Minor Pride sponsors, Crane Credit Union. We'll be back in just a moment. This is a production of Rader Media Sports.
At Crane Credit Union, you can expect a personalized experience from people committed to your financial well-being. When you visit one of our 18 branches across southern and central Indiana, you will be greeted by our team that is committed to supporting your financial needs, dreams, and possibilities through all the stages of your life. From youth and teen accounts where it pays to get A's, to auto and personal loans that are processed completely within your local branch. Your local staff can assist you with mortgage and home equity needs, and when the time is right, we can help you with your IRA retirement accounts. We will be with you every step of the way. Crane Credit Union, building relationships since 1955. Linton Sporting Goods has an over 20-year tradition of offering Hoosiers the best in sports equipment and apparel. They feature Wilson, Demarini, Louisville Slugger, Marucci, Mizuno, and much more. Get ready for any sports season by shopping at Linton Sporting Goods on Highway 54, where the winners shop.
Welcome back to Rader Media Sports. I'd like to go ahead and give congratulations to the 2025 homecoming candidates for Linton-Stockton High School. Freshmen Kaylee Dunkerley and Ayla Powell. Sophomores Remy Lay and Avery Feltner. Juniors Brinley Franklin and Ava Bedell. And seniors Grace Breadaway, Shaylee Killian, and Rose Wright. And as a quick reminder, that homecoming will happen on September the 26th. That is a Friday night when Linton-Stockton hosts North Decatur at home.
We should let Alicia talk a little bit about, because you probably know some of those kids.
I do.
Good kids.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's tremendous kids. It's funny how you just spend a little bit of time out, though, and you start to not. They were all in middle school when I was still there, too. Obviously, those freshmen were. But, yeah, you start to. You see the faces, and you're like, oh, I know them. Oh, I know them. But the names don't come as quickly as they once did.
Wait till you're my age.
Oh, boy.
Let me ask you, though, because you've had some changes. You obviously got out of administration and gone into the private business and education. How's that going?
It's a lot of fun. I worried whenever I left education that I would miss something, because I have this passion and need to help or teach or do whatever, and it's crazy because I'm still doing that exact same thing. It's just a different aspect of life.
Heather, I know it's been a big week for Ella Warwick.
It has been, and she on Wednesday night, unfortunately we were not able to cover this as previously mentioned, but she was, I'm going to pull the graphic up here just a moment. In addition to the 1,000 digs that she had in her career, reached on September the 4th during the Northview game. She's obviously hit some milestones of most career kills, reaching 1,385. That was achieved on Tuesday night against Washington, and this surpassed the record of 1,368 held by Macy Fiddler Magny in her career from 2011 to 2014. And she obviously had the most digs in one match, which was 33 against Northview, and that surpassed Macy Fiddler Magny's record as well. So we have lots of accolades in this specific class. Obviously, Audrey Warwick hit 1,000 assists, and that was reached during the Bar Reeve game. So that was only, 2 weeks into the season as a sophomore. That's pretty incredible.
You know, Alicia, when you watch Ella Warwick play, you just assume she's probably going to rewrite the record book almost totally, whatever she can, I suppose, whatever areas she can. But it's almost like watching a human highlight film when she plays volleyball.
Yeah, I mean, in the most respectful way possible. She's kind of a freak on the court.
No, that's, yeah.
And I mean that with...
You're the second person I've heard describe her that way. It's freakish. Her talent is freakish.
Absolutely.
You just don't see it.
I'd love to know what her actual vertical is. I have never... I've watched a lot of college volleyball and things like that, but to actually be up close and personal with someone who jumps, and honestly, she's not that tall. I don't know if I've ever seen anyone jump as high as Ella can jump. Have you?
No, but in fairness, I've not followed volleyball very much. But, even Heather and I, a year or two ago, went and watched Nebraska play at Louisville in volleyball because I've become a real volleyball fan, and it helps when your volleyball team is that good.
For sure.
Nebraska. But you watch those girls, and they're skying like that. Now, the difference there, though, is they're 6'5",
yes.
Ella, like you say, really isn't that tall, but she can compete with anybody up there.
Oh, I think so. Which, says a lot as to why she's going to, isn't it, Moorhead State?
I think that's right.
Yeah.
And her serve, it's not just at the net either, because she's all around.
Absolutely. It's why she has, the dig record, or yes, that she broke the other night. All the way around. I mean, it doesn't matter what position you put her in. And I mean, she's just remarkable. Even in the front row, I mean, she hits outside a lot, strong side, but she hits middle, she hits right side.
You know, we Matt Britton, the coach, high school basketball coach at Linton. Obviously, I attended Bloomfield. He attended Bloomfield, and he lived next door to my best friend. And so you see him outside dribbling and talking to the ball and being very methodical about, you know, the plays and so forth. And I always remember that. And I see that now whenever we go to set up in volleyball. He's always out, and he's running some open gyms and so forth, and he's got the same lingo as he did, you know, 45 years ago. To watch Ella Warwick, when we had Scott and Corianne and the girls over Saturday after the volleyball game, we were talking about Ella, and Kevin was asking a lot of questions about, like, you know, what is her tactic and what is, and it was kind of reminding me that it's always the same analytical. How would you describe it, Kevin? How did they kind of just talked about how she sits down and analyzes watches film.
I mean, it's more than just
over and over and over again.
She eats it, breathes it, and sleeps it.
But, you know, in fairness to all the other girls on this team, at the start of the year, there was a tendency where they would stand around and watch Ella. As Ella went, they went. But it's not that way now.
No, it's not. You've really seen a pickup of every single one on that court contributing in some fashion. And that's good because that makes you a better team. The other team predicts, oh, well, they're going to go to Ella every time. Well, you've got to find a way to use everyone on the court.
And all of a sudden it's Avery on the other side, or maybe it's Kenley Carmichael in the middle, or who's really grown is Layla Jennings in the middle.
Absolutely, yes. Our middles have really come alive, especially on their blocking game.
We're gonna take some time here to read some of our many sponsors that make these broadcasts free to view at home for all of you. First off is your roof ready for the next storm? Whether it's a leak, a replacement, or a brand new look, Bumpkin Valley Roofing has you covered. For 13 years, we've been the trusted name in residential and commercial roofing in southern Indiana, offering membrane, shingles, and all metal roofing. Call Coach Sierra Babcock to schedule your free estimate today at 812-227-0818. Linton Sporting Goods is your local one-stop equipment shop for all things sports. Locally owned and operated in the family for over 40 years, they'll make sure you're ready for the start of the season or upgrade throughout the season. Find them on Facebook today, and we should remind you that the Bring Change to Mine t-shirt fundraiser is underway now, and you need to order your shirts so they'll be ready for the Boonville game, which is 1 week from tomorrow. So make sure you find that link on both Linton Sporting Goods and Rader Media Sports. In an accident and need a lift? Skinner's Towing Service is your reliable, fast, and friendly people that you can depend on 24/7. Call them at 812-699-0743 for locally owned, affordable service. And fall season is knocking on the door, which means it's time to consider replacing those old, drafty windows with new windows from VinylCraft. New replacement windows will help you make your home more comfortable and reduce your home's heating and cooling cost. Call Heritage Lumber and Supply, located behind Walmart, at 812-798-1178 for a free estimate. And we should mention, stay tuned to tomorrow's Facebook page, our Facebook page, to see how Rader Media Sports is partnering up with Heritage Lumber and Supply for an exciting product offering. Kevin?
And I wanted to add that we also have a new sponsor tonight.
We do.
I know we haven't read that yet, but we have a new one coming.
Scooter's Coffee is opening in Linton on Monday at 5:30
I know we're all
a.m.
waiting for that, right?
And so they
absolutely.
Or do you drink coffee?
I love coffee.
They reached out to us and said, we want to be on your broadcast. So we have some live read information coming up a little bit later in tonight's live stream broadcast. Kevin?
Alicia's helping me on my pronunciation here, and I'm glad we've got a pronunciation that's kind of interesting tonight. We're just seconds away now from the pregame festivities for this contest between the Linton-Stockton Miners on the road here at the home of the Spartans. Alicia, I couldn't help but notice earlier, and, you know, I got to give them credit where credit's due. Lady Spartans state champs 2025 right on the floor. And boy,
Absolutely.
they deserve that. They were fantastic last year.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's a really quick turnaround to add that to the floor. That's what I thought about.
Let's listen to the PA here.
First in the lineup for the Linton Miners. Number 1, Abby McKee.
They're going to introduce all the players.
Number 5, Ella Warren. Libero, number 6, Taylor Warren. Number 8, Layla Jennings. Number 9, Audrey Sullivan. And number 15, Henry Carmichael.
Oh, maybe they're just doing the starters.
And now the starting
They
lineup
are.
for your South Knox Lady Spartans. Number 1, Eddie Marchino. Libero, number 5, Braylon Gladish. Wearing number 8, she's a senior, Madison Parrish. Another senior in the lineup, number 12, Ava Steffi. Wearing jersey number 13, Jenna Bluebon. Number 17 in the lineup, Tylee Wall. Finish up the lineup, wearing jersey number 21, Jeanette West. The head coach of the Lady Sparks, Brooke Hendricks. Assistant coach, Jolie Parrish. Assistant, Patrick Ford. Now, if everyone will please stand for the playing of the national anthem. Good luck, ladies.
Well, I kind of did that, didn't I? Boy, I am having a day today. Thank you, Alicia. There's a cushion on this bench, which we normally don't have, and it's wonderful, actually, but not over. But I just knocked it off. I wanted to say, after the national anthem, in a serious note, this is 9/11, and so just want to remember that as we get set here to watch this contest tonight in volleyball. It's much like Pearl Harbor, a day that will live in infamy. The Miners have all met on their court. We're looking now at the Lady Spartans on the floor. I think I missed one starter. Is it number 1, Addie? Eddie Marchino, who played in the JV game, right? I think she did.
It helps if I have this here
Yes,
speaker
it does.
down.
But it's been 2 years.
It has been. Yeah, I thought I saw her on the JV floor also.
I think she did play, and she played well, actually. They went to her a lot at the net. So it'll be interesting. I don't know if it's like basketball and you have a limit on how many.
It is, yeah. You can only play 6 sets in a night.
Okay. Sullivan to serve for the Miners. Working by the left pin. Great swing by number 8, Madison Parrish. I didn't see who went down on the dig there. It might have even been Ella. But,
It was, yeah, Ella Warwick.
but that was the serve. Let's see. The libero serving there is number 5, Braylon Gladish. She gets the ace, 2-0. Hosts out on top early on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard. If you just joined us, Miners Junior varsity won the first pairing here today. 2 sets to love. Ella Warwick down the right side. Gets the Miners on the board at 2-1. And she now goes back to serve. She has worked a lot on her serve, and you see differences now.
Yeah, have you seen sometimes in some of the sets she'll really do a huge toss and it's a bigger jump serve? She's really been working on that.
And I guess she's got spin and all the other stuff that I don't even fully understand yet, to be truthful.
Great dig by Taylor Warwick.
Yes, let's train you up, Heather. Sullivan. Feltner. No go. Good defense. Cross court. Number 8's Parrish again.
Good up, good up.
What a dig by Warwick. Nope, they want to go in the net. Not much Madison Parrish could do with that. The set was a little off. Little out of system on that one, but it's now tied up at 2-2, and Ella will step back to serve. Leads her team in aces. The set, they go to the back row. It's Parrish. Set. Abby McKee. No. The set again. This time they come over here.
There's
Parrish
a nice
again.
block.
And nice Walton funeral service block.
I believe that, I'm not sure if Abby got a hand on it or if that was all Layla on that block.
We can share.
Absolutely.
Ella Warwick. Kind of a
Nice
looping
short
serve. Yeah, but almost fell in. There's a hit coming the other way by West. They go to Feltner down the line.
We're going to take a look at that on the Greene County Vision Center replay.
Yeah, we need to take a look more at some of her swings because Alicia, she is really starting to come into her own, I think.
Absolutely.
Ella Warwick back to serve, 4-2. Miners on top. Boy, a bullet serve. Nice block at the net, but it's going to fall for a point. I think Abby McKee got a piece of that.
Yeah, her and Layla both maybe. I'll tell you, on South Knox on the for the Spartans, Jeanette West, that number 21, she's a sophomore, and I've gotten to watch her play a lot here in the last year through travel ball.
Get it up and over. Good play by the Miners. It's a free ball, though. Coming up is Blowbomb, and she gets it down the line. 4-4. Jenna Blowbomb, the senior, makes her presence felt for the first time tonight. We're knotted up at 4s on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard. Back to serve is at 9. Maddie Short.
I think
no, it's 8. I apologize.
Yeah,
Madison Parrish. McKee.
Nice swing.
Coming cross court, it's going to be a free ball. Miners collide. They're able to shake it off. They go to Abby McKee. Pushed just over the net by Wall. Sullivan returns the favor. There's the set.
Tipped over. Let's see who they'll set this up to. Layla.
In the air, but nice little tap over the net, but she crosses the line. Great play by Jenna Blowbomb, but you know, her momentum just carried her over.
Yeah.
Jennings coming out, Carmichael coming in, so it's McKee, Carmichael, and is that Feltner on the front line? Yes.
Yes.
Served by Taylor Warwick. They go to Blowbomb. Point Miners. I looked down for a second. Was that blocked or did that just go in the net?
No, she tried to push it up over the net. And
okay.
Over the block and short.
Taylor Warwick with the serve. The set, they go to 21, West. Point for the hosts. 6-5, they have the lead. Going in is Ariel Whitehead, and coming out is number 12, Ava Steffi. Whoops, now going out is Wall, and coming in to serve is number 3, Michaela Carey. The Warwicks keep the ball active. Sullivan gets it up and over. They're going to set. They're going to go to West.
It's another kill.
Point for the hosts.
For Jeanette West. Sophomore for the Spartans.
See, this is where you look at everything coming in and you say 6-6 and the Miners with 10 wins, but You can tell the hosts are ready to play this game tonight. Feltner.
Great
the
swing.
kill.
It was a great swing there by Avery Feltner.
Norris getting ready to check in. She'll serve. McKee checking out with the rotation. So now it's Feltner, Carmichael, and
Audrey Sullivan.
Thank you on the far side. Norris to serve. Ella. Nice serve. They're going to set. They're going to go to West again.
Nice dig there by Taylor Warwick in the back row.
Deep ball. They punched it. Madison Parrish kind of just took a swing at it to keep it alive, and it did keep it alive, but nobody could do anything with it. 8-6 Miners on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard. Norris again back to serve. Ella. Net serve. Hit it. Palming.
They called it a
lift,
double hit there right after it came off the net. Or a lift, I guess.
It's been 2 years.
It is. I've been watching volleyball in that whole time. You'd think
I
I'd
know
understand
you
the
have.
difference.
I'm sure you do. Watching your daughter play, definitely. There's a serve by Norris. Right at the net, Carmichael. What a throwdown.
Oh, they called her in the net, looks like.
Oh, they did. Kenley, that was a great play. Don't stop.
I do think that sometimes when they come up to the net real close like that to kill the ball back down, it does get close to the net. I'm not sure I saw a net on that one.
West back to serve. 9-7 Miners.
Avery.
Feltner with a nice swing. West with the set, coming over here to blow bomb. She can't get it over the net. You know who we haven't really seen a lot of yet assert herself yet is Ella Warwick in this game.
Well,
Miners are leading 10-7, so I'm not complaining.
She just made it to the front row again, so, due to their rotation, she spins that first.
But, boy, they go to back row for her a lot.
Absolutely.
There's number 1, Marchino, hits it wide to the right, 11-7. But, you go back to the team aspect, they're still winning.
Absolutely.
So, Feltner back to serve. Avery. Up and over. There's the set. They go to blow bomb. Point Miners. Avery gets the signal. She knows where to serve it, and she serves it deep. Whoa. They thought that was going to hit the net. It didn't, and it fell right in front of Michaela Carey for an easy point for the Miners. Makes it 13-7 on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard. This is Rader Media Sports.
Need quality hardwood mulch, compost, tree removal, or stump grinding? Call CAS Contracting, doing business as Kramer's Tree Service, who has been locally owned for over 30 years. They also specialize in land clearing and development, so if it's an outside job, call 812-847-7221. And are you looking for high-speed internet? Give Mike Moore a call at Midwest Satellite. He offers T-Mobile high-speed internet for $60 a month with debit auto pay. Call Midwest Satellite at 812-847-8848. Call Mike. He will treat you right. Kevin?
Welcome back. Now 13-7 on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard. Feltner back to serve. Miners seeing if they can double this up. Feltner serve. Set. Blow bomb.
Oh.
That's going to fall.
It was a good attempt to follow there by Avery. She just took a little spin off the other direction.
It's one of those things where you take a step or two in and then it goes over your head. It's just one of those. 13-8. Back to serve is Jenna Blowbaum. Up and over. Nice dig. Set. Carmichael.
Nice swing there by Kenley.
Little indecision. Gladish gets it up and over. There's the set again. Cross court. Warwick. Ella.
There you go, Kevin.
Boom.
Here comes the.
Here comes the boom.
Greene County Vision Center replay.
That's worth it. No, I thought it was 14 before, was it?
No.
No. Okay, 14-8 now. Miners, great serve by Carmichael. The set, we go to Whitehead, who's now checked in, Ariel Whitehead. Set over on the right side. Ella Warwick again. Boy, you're right.
That one was right down the line.
14, no, that should be 15 now. 15-8. Miners really asserting themselves here now in set one. You know, it kind of looked like there's the serve by Carmichael. The Spartans kind of had momentum in the early going, Alicia, but the Miners have really rallied here. Ella, tap.
Oh, nice tip.
Oh, perfect.
It's a nice tip right over the block. They were ready for the boom.
If you were doing baseball, that's the changeup. Ella Warwick has got that changeup that goes right over their heads when they're thinking it's going to be boom.
And she's good at executing how often, or not often for that matter, that needs to happen. Keeps everybody on their toes.
Carmichael,
nice serve.
Tape serve. It's going to fall. Point Miners, 17-8. I just got to wait a little bit. They update that scoreboard quickly. Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard, Miners leading 17-8. Kenley Carmichael again at the line. Another strong serve. They're going to go to Parrish. Great dig by Ella on that side, Ella Norris, but you can't fish it out of the net in front of Jennings. Taylor Warwick checks back in. Kenley Carmichael is back out for the Miners. Substitution the other way. Ariel Whitehead has come out, and number 12, Ava Steffi, has come in. She's serving. Number 3, Michaela Carey has gone out, and number 17, Tylee Wall, I think, has come in.
That's right.
There's the serve. Warwick with the dig. They're going to go to her. No, Jennings steals it and makes the hit. They tucked the ball right in front of the block. Point Miners. Sullivan back to serve. McKee checks in. Norris comes out. Audrey, 18-9 Miners on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard. Free ball. Feltner calls it and says it's Ella's. And boy, is it.
Can they stay with it?
My. You know, this is a high ceiling, and that went all the way off that ceiling.
I think it got all the way up to the very tip-top lights.
I do. I think it was above. I think it hit the actual ceiling. 19-9. Oh, I'll call that an ace.
Absolutely.
Key Associates of Linton ace. Sullivan getting ready to serve. She tries to loop one in, and she does it perfectly.
There's another ace for Sullivan.
Key Associates of Linton ace, and there's a time. No, I thought there was a timeout. There's not. I don't know why I thought that, but I did.
Substitution for the Spartans will bring in number 14, Shelby Carey.
And Blowbaum has checked out. Sullivan still at the line. Can she close it out? It's 21-9 right now. And she went long on that one. It's not an ace, but that was a great serve. I think they were inching forward, Alicia, and that went right back over not over their heads, but they had to turn around to go get it.
Oh, yeah.
22-9. They go to Madison Parrish.
Call that ball out. That was close to the line.
That's what I thought. That's why I kind of paused for a moment. I wasn't sure. But it's 23-9. Sullivan serving. Taylor Warwick with the save. Going to go back row to Feltner. Parrish again. Great dig by Taylor Warwick with the throwdown. No! Yes.
Great
It'll
coverage.
count for Marcino.
It was great coverage there by Abby McKee, being right underneath Layla for the dump back over.
There was some great volleyball by both teams in that point. Serve for the hosts. McKee gets it off the deflection. Abby McKee gets the kill. And we are at set point with Ella Warwick at the line. Ella's serve. Parrish. Gladish. West. I think it's in. Great play by Jeanette West.
What is it you call it? Coffin corner, right?
Coffin corner.
Yeah, that's right.
Blow bomb checking in, checking out is Shelby Carey for the hosts. Spartans 24-11. There's the serve. Can the Miners steal it on this point? Feltner at the right pin. No, great block. Great block there by Tylee Wall. That's a Walton Funeral Service block. 24-12. Miners still doubled up here. And that's in the net, and that's the way the first set will end. The Miners take the first set 25-12 over the Spartans of South Knox on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard. This is Rader Media Sports.
It starts well before the lights are turned on. The grill at the grill is fired up well before the front door is unlocked and the first customer ventures in.
I've been coming to the grill for 30 years. It's the best restaurant in Greene County.
It's a Ling tradition that's lasted over 100 years and the same family for over the last 40. Open 7 days a week with carry out, and speaking of traditions, they have steak night every Friday and Saturday night. If you didn't stop by today, there's always tomorrow at the Grill in downtown Linton.
Welcome back to Rader Media Sports. First off, we want to say congratulations to Aaron Lynn. They're from Linton. We had a contest on our Facebook page earlier this week for you to share your favorite photo representing Miner pride, and his name was drawn today at random of over 45 entrants. So he is going to win 2 tubs of Be Happy peanut butter spread from Zionsville, Indiana, which is pretty cool, from Rader Media Sports. So we want to say congratulations. We're going to deliver that to the school tomorrow. Mayor Preble,
Aaron wins everything.
Mayor Preble encourages all to see all the community has to offer. He is committed to building a business-friendly environment so citizens can take advantage of job opportunities in and around the community. You can stay up to date with all things City of Linton by visiting their website at www.cityoflinton.in.gov.
Since 1954, Bob Walters Linton Motors has been providing quality vehicles to the community, but they offer a full service department ready to assist you when time is of the essence. So don't drive out of town for quality professional service. Give them a call at 812-512-9857. And the grill is open 7 days a week with a large menu featuring daily specials, dine-in or carry-out favorites for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Located in downtown Linton, this family-owned business has something for everyone. Hot ham and cheese.
I had a fabulous lunch at the grill today.
What did you have?
I had a large cheeseburger with grilled onions and German fries, and they were amazing.
German fries?
Yes.
Now, what are German fries?
Fried potatoes with onions.
Oh, boy, yeah, you had the...
You know German fries.
You had the... Well, I should.
We had leftover
Name like
tacos.
Rader, I should know, shouldn't I? What's that?
We had leftover tacos. This set is sponsored by Tim and Joan Warwick of Linton.
I'll give you a little update on the middle school volleyball game.
That would be great.
7th grade lost tonight to Sullivan. They're playing at Sullivan, and 8th grade won the first set 25-9. So they're in the second set right now.
Keep us updated on that.
Miners take the first set. Why do I try to talk over that? That's ridiculous. 25-12. Miners take the first set, and we're coming out here in set 2 with Braylon Gladish serving. We're underway. Taylor Warwick with the dig. They get a free ball up and over by...
Touched on the block. Good dig there by Warwick.
There we go. Ella again. Point Miners gets it off the block.
Point.
No,
Spartans.
is it Point Spartans? I apologize. I thought that went off the deflection. Boy, sometimes my eyes... There's in the net.
It's hard to tell from up here, really, especially when you sit even with the net, whether it's tape or hands, I think.
Good thing, Kevin, you and I have appointments for Greene County Vision Center in like 3 weeks.
And we have the replay.
And
their replay to take another look to clear Kevin's eyesight up.
Good save by the Spartans.
Wall with that save. Ella Warwick from the back row just taps it that time. No thunder. Nice block by Abby McKee. Taylor Warwick, Sullivan, Jennings, no dice. They go back again to Parrish. Block again by McKee, and Jennings. Another block by West and company. I believe Wall was with her there. Oh, they keep that alive. West with the tip.
Nice
Nobody
placement.
home. Perfect play by Jeanette West.
Great placement on that tip by her.
You can almost see her notice, like her head kind of turned slightly to the right when she thought, that's where I've got to go. It's 2-1 right now. The host, Spartans on top. Abby McKee.
Great swing by Abby. And
Hit
tip
it up
over
and
by
over
the Spartans.
Blow bomb.
Found that circle hole right there in the middle of the Miners' defense.
Kevin refers that as the donut.
Right in the middle of the donut.
It is the donut. That is what the volleyball girls call it too.
Parrish with a serve. Set. Warwick from the back row. Again, Ella did not bring the thunder. Blow bomb with a tap. Thought she might have been outside there. The pin.
It was a great cover by her, getting it inside the pin.
High. Wall with the hit. No dice. We're going back and forth. It's Feltner's turn. Blocked. She recovers, but nobody there.
Great play off the block, and
Abby just couldn't get to it. 4-1. Good start again here by the host, Lady Spartans. Serve.
nice hustle there by Sullivan.
Yep. Dink over the net. They're going to go to West. Blocked, and it falls back. What are they going to call?
In the net from Jeanette West, or over the line at least.
Mm-hmm. Jennings checks out. Kinley Carmichael in. It's McKee, Carmichael, and Feltner now in the front row. Taylor Jennings with a serve.
Taylor Warwick.
Taylor Warwick, thank you.
Nice hustle.
And
great team effort right there. Warwick
gets it up and over. Here she's going to set. Who's she going to go to? Feltner. Bingo. Avery Feltner. The Miners needed that.
Avery's really had quite a few kills tonight already. It's nice to see her trust her swing tonight.
Taylor Warwick with the serve. Set. They go to West. She pushes it a little too far to the right. Out.
Great attempt on that placement, though. Those are
there
hard
was
to read.
nobody home. I mean, she read that very well. It just sailed a little bit on her. Warwick with the serve. Throw down by Kinley Carmichael.
Great net play.
Take a look at that on the Greene County Vision Center replay.
Yeah, that's worth a second look. 5-4. Miners now have come back to take a 1-point lead. Nice block at the net. Carmichael and McKee. Feltner, she's blocked, but it goes out of bounds. Point Miners.
Those blocks are sponsored by Walton Funeral Service.
There were blocks all over the place. That was a block party that time.
One thing I've noticed with the Miners this year is they're really covering those blocks better this year.
West in the net. You know, it just seems as though, I don't know if it's the fact that they played together for so long, but the chemistry in this team, there's an ace. It's just off the charts, I think.
It really is.
Key Associates of Linton ace, and that's going to bring us to a timeout. It's 8-4, Miners leading over
South Knox.
South Knox. I couldn't figure out how to say it for some reason. It's 8-4, Miners. This is Rader Media Sports.
Country roads to city streets, Corey Motter is the local expert Greene County trusts. With proven results and a drive to help you succeed. Close it with Corey and turn your real estate goals into reality. Life moves fast, car rides, chaos, and cuddles. But protecting your family with life insurance? That's worth slowing down for. Call Alicia Cornelius at Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance because love plans ahead. 812-582-8941.
Welcome back. It's 8-4 on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard. The Miners leading the Spartans from South Knox. There's an ace right away by Taylor Warwick. The last of the Warwick girls, and boy, have they been a family of volleyball.
You know, it reminds me of, I mean, I think a lot of people know I'm from Washington and graduated from Washington High School. But the amount of talent in one Warwick family reminds me of the talent that the Zeller boys had in basketball.
There was a hit in the net by Wall. And now it's 10-4. Again, great serve by Taylor. West with the set. Going over here to blow bomb, and that one will be a point for the hosts. Number 12, Steffi going out. Number 6, Ariel Whitehead, the senior, has checked in. And now Tylee Wall has gone out, but coming in to serve is number 3, Michaela Carey, the sophomore. 10-5, Miners on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard. Ella Warwick, the set. They go to Kenley Carmichael off the block. Spartans recover, blow bomb. Over to Feltner again off the block. It's almost like they're calling her number tonight. They're going to Avery, and she's delivering.
Yes, she is.
11-5, Ella Norris checks in. McKee out. She'll be serving. 11-5. The Miners have their foot on the gas and are not letting up. Norris, what a serve.
Kenley again.
Throw down by Carmichael, but a good recovery by West. Feltner off the block. Can we do that again?
Jinx.
There's Feltner. Long, but did they touch it? No.
I say no.
Was close there, 11-6. Miners still with the lead. Getting ready to check in now is Shelby Carey.
Come home to quality with
West
Brock
Point.
Anderson Construction. Call 812-798-5583 for all of your construction needs.
Back to serve is Shelby Carey, the freshman. Carmichael
Nice
off the block.
dig.
What a save by Taylor Warwick. Norris with a one-handed punch over the net. It's playable. They go to Whitehead. Deep
Nice.
row by Warwick. Return. Here's a little throw down by Marchino. Doesn't work. Back to Kenley Carmichael. No. Great dig by Carey. Whitehead. Warwick.
Great volley and back and forth by both
Feltner
teams.
off the block. Yes. This is great volleyball, folks. Hope you're enjoying it. Blow bomb gets it over. Here's the set. Ella Warwick from the back row.
Here comes the
Boom.
Let's take another look at that on the Greene County Vision Center replay.
Yes, ma'am. Number 14, Shelby Carey, now out. West comes back in. They need her on the up front. Oh, no, West has come out.
I don't know if you guys watched during that volley, Taylor Warwick fly across the floor in every different direction. She really
Amen.
gets under some balls to save them.
She does. There's a hit long, a little too long by Blowbaum. Point Miners, got them doubled up now on the road here. Miners leading 12-6 on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard. Feltner to serve, I think. What's their discussion now?
I thought it was.
Coach Scott Vanderkolk is out, but he smiles with the ref. They've got it ironed out.
I think there was a discussion on the score on the scoreboard.
Okay.
Has been adjusted now.
Spartans serving. Blow bomb. Nice one-handed tap there by Sullivan at the net.
Kenley on a slide. She makes
Close.
an adjustment.
Now they're back there to Parrish. Set. Cross court. Warwick. Boom.
I think we need to get the pep block to record the boom, so that
And
way
just hit
every
it?
time we just
I
hit
like
the
that
boom.
idea.
I think that.
I like that
Yeah.
idea. 13-7 Miners. Kenley Carmichael back to serve for Linton. Second set, Miners already in the net. Miners already won the first set, 25-12. They lead now in this one, 13-8. Wall coming back in. Steffi coming back in. Whitehead is out. And Michaela Carey is out. Back to serve Ava Steffi. There's the serve. It's a great serve, and it's an ace. Ava delivers with a Key Associates of Linton ace. Steffi. Taylor Warwick, Ella Warwick. Now a free ball up and over by Jennings. They go up top by Marchino,
Nice
and Taylor Warwick delivers. Feltner, yes!
It's Ella Warwick. Ella
Was
Warwick,
it? Oh,
yeah.
I apologize. I apologize.
Off the block and
Thank
off
you,
the
ladies.
hands of the right side there.
You bet.
Off the ceiling.
McKee in.
It was.
Off the
Incredible.
ceiling, off the wall. It's like that Adidas commercial with LeBron or Michael Jordan and Larry Bird. Off the wall, off the ceiling, off the... 14-9, Miners on top. Cross court from right pin to the left coffin corner. Great swing by Addie Marchino. She goes out now, and back to serve is Braylon Gladish. 14-10, Miners still with a 4-point lead on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard. The set. Ella.
Ella will go back to serve now.
15-10 on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard. Deep serve. Set, back row, long. It was Madison Parrish doing her best from the back row. Had a little bit too much on it.
Did you catch that, Kevin?
What's that?
The volleyball hit the camera back there, the team's camera, and Ella had to adjust it, and she waved in front of it as she passed by.
No, I didn't see that. 16-10, Ella with a dig there that's worth its price of admission. Set in the back, Parrish. Now they go to West. Boy, she knows exactly what to do with that ball.
She's seeing the floor very well, West is.
Yep. 16-11. Back to serve now, Parrish. Miners by 5 on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard. Set. Jennings.
Good
out.
thought. Good thought, just a little long there on
It was
the
almost
outside.
the same thing West did, but West got hers in. That one sailed a little bit wide. Serve again by Parrish. Taylor Warwick. Abby McKee. Gladish. Cross court to Wall. Free ball, Miners. Feltner off the block, no. Set, come over here to blow bomb, no dice. Sullivan with the set. Tap by Jennings, and it's going to fall.
Another great placement right over the block there by Layla.
It was. She's out. Kenley Carmichael in. McKee, Carmichael, Feltner now on the front row for the Miners. Served by Taylor Warwick. Gladish go right side now to blow bomb. Oh, almost there, but Sullivan gives it her all. Free ball up and over on the push by Ella Warwick. West, too far, but oh.
Touched on the way out.
And you know what? You look like Ella looked right to the right side and to the coach and said, I made a mistake.
Well, I kind of feel like she went for it because I do think it may have gone off of Kinley's hands.
Okay. Good observation. Tylee Wall now going out. Going back to serve is Michaela Carey. 17-13. She tries to loop one over. McKee grabs it. Ella from the back row.
Right.
Yes! In the coffin corner.
We did it again.
Perfect placement. Abby McKee.
If I'm not mistaken,
In.
3 years
Norris
or 2
out.
years ago, 3 years ago when we began this, I think you two termed that.
I kind of feel like we may have, but it's okay. I don't really want to take credit. I think it was all Kevin,
Norris with the serve.
but I think it was a game we were calling together. Yep.
Yes. Oh,
Nice
great.
block.
Great dunk right there at the net. A nice throwdown by West. Point for the hosts. 18-14. Now, is she going out? She is. And going in is Shelby Carey.
2 years ago, this team, the three of us, were at actually Owen Valley
Shelby
on
Carey.
September 11th.
On September. That's right, because it was red, white, and
Really?
blue that night. I remember that.
Thanks to Facebook memories that popped up today.
Oh, it did.
It's the only reason I remember anything.
Yep.
Good
wow.
swing by Feltner.
Feltner got up in the air on that one. Coming over here to Blowbaum, a little push, and it's going to fall. Great play there by number 13, Jenna Blowbaum. She was moving to her right, but hit it back to her left. And that proved to be a winner on the kill. 18-15, Miners still by 3 in set 2. Great serve. An ace. Key Associates of Linton ace for Shelby Carey, the freshman, who's really come in here. She's got her team close to tying this game up in the second set. The dig, the set. Carmichael.
Great swing.
Oh, and a little Addie Marchino wanted to give it a little push, but she could only tap it. She just mishit it. West is coming in. Going out now is Shelby Carey. Owen West is going out. Number 5, Gladish, has come in. Feltner with a serve. Right side swing, and that's going to fall. Great play by Jenna Blowbaum, who was kind of heading toward the right pin, but she hit it back to the left in the middle. And it was a winner. 19-17 now. Blowbaum back again to serve. Sullivan. Ella in the net. 19-18. We're almost tied up. And the Lady Spartans are excited about that. Let's take a break. This is Rader Media Sports.
Is your family protected? Contact me, Alicia Cornelius, your Indiana Farm Bureau insurance agent, to discuss your home, auto, farm, life, or business needs. It's not just about protecting my family. Let me help protect yours too. Proudly serving Indiana, call to speak with me, Alicia Cornelius, one agent for all your insurance needs.
Welcome back to Rader Media Sports. Line-X spray and bed liners and undercoating are now offered, in addition to lifts, wheels, tires, emergency lighting, and more at English Off-Road in Bloomfield. Your one-stop shop for all your vehicle accessories. Find them on Facebook today. Kevin?
Jenna Blowbaum back to serve again for the Spartans in an attempt to tie this up. Miners have a 19-18 advantage, but the Spartans have really battled back. Ella, free ball. They're going to work it to number 8, Parrish, Norris, Sullivan, Carmichael. No dice. That's almost in the net. They head that one off again. Parrish. Ella Warwick. Wide. We are knotted up at 19, folks. Miners look to the bench, but it's got to be on them. Blowbaum. To serve. Tried to sneak one over there. Didn't work. Parrish. Ella. Off the deflection. Taylor Warwick. Ella again. That time she hit the dink and it almost worked. Norris. Sullivan. Carmichael with a push.
Nice spot on that push.
A little out of system, but they get it to Ella.
Can they use this
to
tip
Sullivan,
and end it?
back to Ella. Yeah! Out! Wow! 20-19 Miners.
That one looked like it might have hurt the hands.
I think a lot of those hurt. Carmichael back to serve. My, we got a good one here, folks. Carmichael. Oh, in the tape.
You know what I'd like you to bring to the Sullivan game when I come announce with you, Kevin?
I'm listening.
I'd like you to bring a radar gun so we can get the speed of the hits.
Yeah, I wonder if we could. I wonder if that would work from up here.
I feel like it's possible. It's worth a shot.
Jenna Blowbaum
I'd probably get one from Derek McKee down there.
A net. Miners can't get it over. Net serve. And it falls for the point. And they have taken the lead. 21-20. Miners trailing by 1. The serve. Local fans loving this, but that serve is out, and that's a service error that hurts. 21-21. McKee coming back in. Norris checking out. Sullivan going back to serve. Oh, I thought that might fall for an ace. It did not. They get it up and over on a free ball. It's going to be a set for Ella. Boom!
Great defense by the Spartans.
They fish it out of there. Going to try it again? No.
Off the
this
hands.
time, that was Jennings, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
Layla Jennings laying down the wood. 22-21, Miners by 1. Sullivan. Set. Oh, they try a little sneak
Heads up
there.
there by Layla.
Almost worked. Off the block, it falls. Tylee Wall, the junior. Able to get that hit at the right pin. And we are knotted up again, 22-22. Gladish with a serve. Set. Ella. That's a boom. And the Miners need it. 23-22.
I'm sure they'd like to finish this out right here. Short serve.
West. It was a block, but it fell right between the block and the net for
West
the point.
she's got a great swing.
Clearly. Madison Parrish. 23-23. Here's the serve. Anybody set? Who wants it? Tap over the net. Cross court. Blow bomb.
Feltner with a
Feltner,
tip.
Little tip. Then they do the same thing. This time it was number 12, Ava Steffi delivering. And it's set point.
You can definitely
for the
tell
Spartans.
the momentum has shifted to the Spartan side of the court this set.
Miners have been in control of this almost the whole way. Great serve, and it's going to fall off the roof for a 25-23 victory. We are set. We are 1-1 in sets now. And we'll be back with the third set when we return. This is Rader Media Sports. Before and after renovation, reveals are all the rage these days, and no one knows that better than Brock Anderson at Brock Anderson Construction. Whether it's painting, roofing, drywall, trim, electrical, or an overall remodel, Brock's before and after reveal will have you striving to come home to quality. With over 25 years experience in the construction field, call Brock Anderson Construction at 812-798-5583 for your home repair and building need. And as he always says, go Miners. Whether you would like to add emergency lighting, tint your windows, replace old floor mats with WeatherTech floor mats, lift your truck, cover your truck bed, customize your truck bed, or accessorize your vehicle, English Off-Road Line X of Bloomfield has a professionally trained staff to help you make important decisions and make your dreams a reality. Call them in Bloomfield at 812-384-5060 or visit them on the web at www.englishoffroad.com. It's the perfect season for camping. Give Audrey Sparks at Richard Brown Insurance a call to get the best protection for your camper. In an accident and need a lift?
Skinner's Towing Service is your reliable, fast, and friendly service you can depend on 24/7. Call 812-699-0743 for locally owned, affordable service. Jathan Wright, your local Indiana Farm Bureau insurance agent, is here to guide you through the process so you don't have to do it alone. Meet with Jathan in person or over the phone at 812-798-2615 to partner with him for your auto, renters, home, farm, life, or business insurance needs. Jathan says, go Miners. Let's insurance together.
Well, we're back for the third set. Alicia, you've got a score update?
Yeah, 8th grade minor volleyball lost the second set to Sullivan 27-25, and they are currently down in the third set 11-3.
Finley Carmichael has come out. So right now we have Warwick, McKee, Jennings, Sullivan, and Feltner on the floor.
Nice
Great
dig.
dig by Feltner as we mentioned her name. Back row. The set going to Wall on the right pin. Great bailout by Sullivan.
Good.
Audrey Sullivan.
Oh, she dug that ball right up into her libero's face there.
That's a time where she says it went off her upper forearm. I think they were wondering the same thing, and she started slapping her left arm. Thank heaven. 1-0 Miners. Set. Parrish with a punch, no go.
Set didn't get pushed out quite far enough.
2-0 Miners. Audrey Sullivan back to serve. Come back to Parrish. Dig by Feltner.
Abby McKee on the swing and a
it's
kill.
going to fall. Good job by Abby. 3-0. Three to nothing Miners.
Great serve.
Marchino gets it up and over. Long by Jennings.
Overran that ball just a hair.
Layla had a powerful swing on that.
She got too far in front of the ball.
3-1. Miners on top. Michaela Carey with the serve. We're in the third set. Ella Warwick with a push. No, good back cover by Wall. Parrish off the block. 3-2 Miners.
Let's take a look at that on the Greene County Vision Center replay.
Yeah, get a clear look at that one. Braylon Gladish, the freshman. Back to serve. Set. Abby blocked by West. A Walton Funeral Service block by Jeanette West.
Didn't quite cover off that block as well as we have been tonight.
Gladish again. We're knotted up at threes.
Nice.
Sullivan sneaks one, but a great save by Gladish. McKee, no.
Parrish
with Warwick.
Oh.
They can't get to it. Miss hit by Feltner. 4-3. Spartans on top. Miners in a dogfight. Nice dig, but that's an ace. The Key Associates of Linton, ace. Gladish goes back again. Boy, this freshman is delivering for the Spartans. Another serve deep. Sullivan with a set. McKee with a tap. No dice. Coming back to Parrish. Nice block by McKee and Jennings.
That block bounced all the way back to no man's land.
Walton Funeral Service block. Puts Ella Warwick at the line, trailing 5-4. Ella airborne with that serve, and that's going to do it. An ace. That's
hope
the serve
that
you
was
were
off
talking
her.
about, wasn't it? It's kind of had the jump, the run, the jump.
Yes. I hope that serve was off her shoulder, and it kind of looked like it might have got her face a little bit.
Key associates of Linton ace.
No, that's not it.
West block, but no, it falls. Point. Spartans. Back to serve is Parrish. (6-5). Spartans on top. That's long.
Kinley Carmichael back in the game in the front row.
Jennings comes out. We're knotted up at 6s. Taylor Warwick with a serve. Set. They're going to go to West in the middle. And she nails it.
Right off the blocker's hands of Kinley Carmichael.
Michaela Carey comes in. Going out right now is Ava Steffi. But Tylee Wall is also going out. And number 5, Gladish, has come back in. Back to serve, though, is Michaela Carey. Spartans playing very well tonight. Kinley
Nice
Carmichael
swing, Kinley.
brought the heat. Kinley got all of that one. Norris going to check back in and go to the service line. McKee out. We're knotted up at 7s on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard. Gladish. West tries to bail it out. She does get it in. Unbelievable. Kinley Carmichael, no. Get it over to the right side to Blowbaum.
Great pass. Back
Miners,
row.
back row, Ella. And
Spartans are really digging the ball up really great right now.
Feltner. Point Spartan. She went down the line. It just sailed out of bounds.
It was close.
It was. 8-7 is our score now. West going out. Shelby Carey is coming in. How many carries are on this roster?
I think
Just
like
2.
Okay, 2. There's a lot
It seems
of
like
West
3,
too.
but yeah. Back to serve, Shelby Carey, the freshman. Boy, freshmen and sophomores. Carmichael's
Nice.
going to get the kill. Wait a minute.
Yes, they called Spartans in the net.
Okay. Feltner going back to serve. Jeanette West checking in. Checking out is Shelby Carey. Oh, no, West is coming out. I guess I missed that.
They have to do that substitution so the libero can come back in for the original player.
Set. Push.
Ella Warwick.
Yeah.
Here comes the
boom. 9-8. Miners take a slim lead here in set 3.
Listen to the floor and wait for the thunder.
It's been a dog
I
fight
remember
tonight.
that.
Dog fight. Great volleyball. Marchino.
Off the block.
Set.
Nice
Ella.
tip.
Oh, my. Nobody home.
She read that perfectly. Right over the block.
Ariel Whitehead was there, but everybody was thinking the heat was coming, and she used the changeup again. And it works. 10-8 Miners.
You know, really on both sides of the court, Kevin, you got a lot of freshmen and sophomores out there on both teams.
Long.
Oh, he called a touch.
Oh, he did. Oh, I didn't see that.
I do think he was correct.
Okay. 11-9.
10-9.
I'm sorry. Oh, they had the point up there and took it off.
Mhm.
There's a serve. So it is 10-9. Ella. There's another boom. Off the deflection by Parrish.
She said, we'll take the ball back now, please.
11-9. Kenley Carmichael goes back to serve.
Layla back into the front row.
Jennings, Ella Warwick, and Audrey Sullivan on the front row. Kenley Carmichael mishit that badly. Hit the net, but barely. She comes out. Taylor Warwick comes back in. And a host of substitutions on the other side as well, but Ava Steffi is going back to serve. It's 11-10, Miners by 1. Third set. We've split at 1-1. There's an ace. The Associates of Linton, ace for Steffi. $11 all on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard. Great stuff. Great play there. Sullivan called her own number and pitched it over in the middle. It was backhanded by Wall, I believe, but it went out of bounds. 12-11. Abby McKee has come back in now. Norris has come out. Sullivan to serve. The set. Go to Parrish off the block. No. Warwick with a free ball. Set.
Off the block again.
Martino will get the kill. 12 all. Boy, it just seems like right now they're playing, Spartans are loose. Like they have nothing to lose here and are playing, and the Miners look a little tight.
They
in
are.
the net. Point Miners, 13-12.
You know, the Spartans are coming away with a lot of really good digs off of some of our strong hits.
And you can see them celebrate those. There's in the net by Ella. 13s. Lucky 13s.
It is my lucky number, actually.
There's a serve. What a great serve, but even better dig by Ella Warwick. It's going to be a free ball up and over. What will the Spartans do with it? They'll go to West in the middle. Yeah! Jeanette West. Boy, is she doing some damage in the middle.
I wonder if they won't try to pull in and get a double block out on her.
Ella from the back row. Didn't have a chance for any run-up on that. They're going to go to blow bomb. That's long. Jenna hit it long. 14s. Carmichael in. Jennings out. McKee, Feltner, and Carmichael now on the front row for the Miners. Great dig by Ella Warwick to keep it alive. It's Feltner's turn. No, little push, doesn't work. Called her own number there.
A little miscommunication there between Sullivan and Taylor Warwick on who was going to take that.
I think that was blow bomb there with that little runner that counts, and it's 15-14. Michaela Carey in again to serve. Tylee Wall has come out for the Spartans. They already have a 15-14 advantage. Feltner backs off and then delivers. Cross court, blow bomb,
Tips.
taps.
Nice Taylor. Dig there by Taylor
Feltner.
Warwick.
Point Miners. Norris in to serve, McKee out. Miners trying to get some momentum back here. Right now, it's all Spartans. There's a nice hit by West. Save. They get it up and over. Too many hits.
Almost.
4. One too many. 16-15 Spartans.
Spartans are doing a great job of finding every little hole that the Miners have open.
Shelby Carey steps up to serve. And again, this proves our point when we said in the early part when we were looking at stats, you can be impressed all you want, but they are really delivering tonight.
Yes, they are.
Sullivan
Nice.
with a great read there.
Yes. Perfect timing to have a setter dump one over.
We're knotted up at 16s on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard. Feltner is back to serve. There's the set. Going to Marchino. Norris.
Out
Sullivan
to Ella.
cross court to Warwick. And that's going to go into the
Nice
stands.
save.
But no, they save it and get it over.
Great
Unbelievable. Ella again. Off the ceiling. That one falls. Point Miners.
She dug that one up, but it was hard and high and off the ceiling.
Wow.
That was great effort by the libero on the Spartans.
17-16. Yeah, Braylon Gladish, only a freshman, delivered there. There's an ace. Parrish couldn't do anything with it. 18-16, Miners by 2. Can they pull away and get this third set? They lost the second, won the first. It's 1-1 in sets. Oh, she saw an empty spot, but couldn't get it over the net. 18-17, back to serve, Jenna Blobom. Jenna senior delivers. There's the dig. Sullivan calls her number. Gladish up and over. Norris. Set. Warwick tips. No, good cover.
And they're there.
Whitehead with a cover. Oh, miss hit there. Not a miss hit, but Madison Parrish with a great hit. Norris, little indecision there between her and Feltner. I think Feltner might have had the better angle on that ball, but Blobom to serve. We're knotted up at 18s.
Good pass. Kinley Carmichael on the swing.
Gladish up in the air, coming over here on the right side to Marchino. No dice. Set. Warwick. The kill. 19-18. Wow. Jennings steps back in. Taylor Warwick comes out.
They're going to bring Sage Hall in to serve for Kinley.
(19-18). Miners by 1. Sage with serve. Parrish cross court, ties up Ella Warwick. She couldn't do anything with it. 19-19. Carmichael comes right back in for Sage.
And the libero, Taylor Warwick, she'll swing in there for Kinley after the substitution.
Ava Steffi stepping back to the service line. (19-19) on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard. Set 3. Knotted up at 1-1. There's the set. Ella, stutter step. Couldn't get her momentum stepping into that one. Go on the right side to Tylee Wall. Is it going to fall? Yes! Point. Spartans. 20-19, second set. Oh my, could this set slip away? Nice serve. Set by Sullivan. Wall picks that one up. Comes over to Parrish. Cross court. Great dig. Warwick gets it up and over. Free ball coming here in the net. Addie Marchino kind of had a tough angle to get that ball.
Knotted up at 20, Kevin.
20-20. Oh, go ahead.
What is it? The Linton
on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard.
Sullivan back to serve.
There she goes. There's the set. Nope, they pulled a quick one on the second hit. Miners do the same thing. Coming over here to Marchino. No.
Good up by Sullivan. Out to Ella for the swing.
Blocked. Pushed back by Audrey Sullivan. Go to Parrish. Blocked.
Nice block.
Abby McKee. She owned that one. A Walton Funeral Service block. 21-20. Boy, that could be pivotal.
That was a huge moment right there for that block.
Audrey Sullivan with the serve. Cross court. Nice save. Miners get it up and over. Unbelievable. The set. Go to Parrish again. Nice dig. Up. Warwick. Bingo.
The last 2 points have been a different Miners team this set.
Great call. That's a great point. 22-20. Miners lead in the third set. Timeout on the court. This is Rader Media Sports.
Fall is full of opportunity in Greene County real estate. Trust Corey Motter, your local market expert, to help you make the right move before the year ends. Close it with Corey and turn over a new leaf in your real estate journey. Linton Cycle Sales is Southern Indiana's most preferred power sports dealer since 1973 and have been proudly serving our community for over 50 years. Dane, his staff, Dane and his staff offer sales, service, and parts, so come see them for the best deals in the area. Kevin?
Well, the Miners have been tested tonight. They lead 22-20 in this third set. It's one set apiece. Miners trying to inch ahead with a second set, and it has not been easy. Anything but. Audrey Sullivan to serve. Oh, looked like kind of a double hit on that, but Parrish in the net. I don't think Parrish got even a full swing on that.
No, she tried to pop that over the block, but didn't have enough on it.
Sullivan back to serve, 23-20. Miners trying to clinch this second set. There's the set right at the net. Throw down by Warwick. Point Miners. And I think it's because number one, Addie Marchino, was also in the net. Looked like she kind of fell into the net, actually.
Ella kind of grabbed her leg there. I'm not sure if it almost looked like the Spartan girl's feet came underneath on her.
Set point. Parrish got all of that one. Kill for number 8, Madison Parrish, the senior. 24-21, set point number 2. The serve by Gladish. It's going to fall.
Sullivan tried to save it.
Third serve for Gladish. Set by Sullivan. Warwick says no, not now. 25-22 in the third set. So the Miners take a 2-1 lead in what's turned out to be an unbelievable volleyball match tonight. This is Rader Media Sports.
He'll fire his three.
Linton Sporting Goods serves Linton and surrounding areas with quality sporting goods and screen printing for over 25 years. We specialize in embroidery and team sales, located on Highway 54 West in Linton. Stop by and visit this family and locally owned shop. Team Ortho is Greene County's only orthopedic clinic featuring board-certified orthopedic surgeon Dr. John Hammerstein. Team Ortho also has lead athletic trainer Jed Arsenault, who works with the Linton-Stockton student athletes to help minimize the risk of injury. Greene County General Hospital, our family, caring for yours. The Grill of Linton is a 100-year tradition and in the same family for the last 40. Open 7 days a week with steak night every Friday and Saturday night. You can dine in or carry out at this eatery located in the heart of downtown Linton.
Still deals are happening now at Heritage Lumber and Supply, from instant savings on select power tools to free battery offers on some of the most popular battery sets. You can enjoy great deals and do it all with Steel Battery. Stop by our store located behind Walmart or call Heritage Lumber Supply at 812-798-1178. And need excavation or septic work you can count on at Halls LLC. They've been moving earth and installing reliable septic systems for years. Site prep to drainage, driveways to demolition, and full septic installs for residential or commercial jobs, big or small. Give Doug or Jarrett a call at 812-699-0200 and visit Halls LLC on Facebook today.
And Scooters Coffee is proud to announce its arrival in the Linton community. Our extensive menu features a wide variety of hot, iced, and blended beverages. Additionally, we offer an assortment of sweet and savory food items to accompany you on the go. Scooters Coffee, amazing people, amazing drinks, and amazingly fast. And remember, they open this Monday. Be there, aloha. I added that. That's not in there yet.
Kevin, you and I are not a big coffee drinker, but we like the iced beverages, so we're going to have to give them a try.
Well, I like coffee. It's just I got to find one that I really like.
I've never drank a cup of coffee in my entire life, and I'm going to keep that streak going.
I really just like the creamer, if we're being honest. Coffee-flavored creamer.
Here's the serve by Gladys. We're up now for set number 4, and Ella Warwick.
That's a great way to start off this 4th set.
Boy, it sure is. With a boom.
Like to see the Miners come back this 4th set and play like they did those last 5 points.
Well, I thought your call was right on for some reason, and I don't know what. Well, we talked about it at that one point. What was it? We said at that one point, the block.
Yeah.
That might have been a turning point.
It might have been. I think we jinxed it earlier, Kevin, when we were talking about the communication and all the things which they absolutely have done tonight. But they had a moment where it fell apart just a bit.
Madison Parrish with a great serve, just skipped through the net. West. In. You know what? It's interesting because at the end of that set number 3, she disappeared. West wasn't on the floor as much. Jeanette,
at the end, yeah. It just happened to be the rotation where she was
the
out.
The way it worked.
Yeah.
Made a big difference with her not on the floor. Another great serve. Miners able to deal with it. Feltner with the...
Sends it back to the corner.
Parrish tries a little dink. Doesn't work. Taylor Warwick with the set. Goes to Feltner, up and over and out. No, in! Sorry, that was on the other side of the floor, and I thought it was out. Great play by the Miners. Carmichael in, Jennings out. So in the front line, it's McKee, Carmichael, and Feltner. Great serve by Taylor Warwick. Goes to Gladys. They get it up and over. West gets it over. Carmichael, wide.
Spartans will bring in number 3, Michaela Carey, and out for just a bit is number 17, Tylee Wall, and they'll bring in number 6, Ariel Whitehead, for number 12, Ava Steffi.
Shelby Carey and Michaela Carey have done a lot of damage tonight for South Knox.
Nice dig there.
Great block. Walton Funeral Service block, but the Miners have the last word.
That was a great block by Jeanette West right there.
Sure
but
was.
There you saw Taylor come across on the floor out of nowhere with a dig.
Look at her look at the bench and almost giggle. It's like, you know, when they make those great plays, it is fun to see the enthusiasm. It really is. Eleanorus with the serve. We're knotted up at 3s. Set number 4, Jeanette West, long. Not by much, but it was long.
I'll tell you, Kevin, at the home games, whenever I've been line judging, I don't know if you know this about me, but my face says everything that I think usually. But when she dives across that floor like that, I'm always laughing.
West. Feltner. Deep, too long. We're knotted up at 4s. Miners with a 2-1 set advantage. We're playing now in the 4th. And it's so far showing to be everything that the first 3 sets have been. Wonderful. Shelby Carey stepping back, the freshman. These Carey kids have been right on tonight. Sophomore and a freshman. Ella Warwick. Oh, I thought that might have been wide, but they called it in.
Those balls are hard to see there on that when they come from across court. They really are.
Especially from where we are, up and back. You can, now is that line judge getting a little grief?
Well, the girls there on the bench are giving her a little bit, but the coach
looks like she
said
gave it right back.
She did, and the coach said it was in.
Oh, that looked like it could have been long, but it was stopped. Warwick delivers the set. They're going to go to blow bomb deep.
Back out to Ella.
Bingo.
Here comes the
boom. 6-4. Miners with a 2-point advantage. Feltner to serve. Out. Little push down the line. I wasn't sure who that was, actually, that made that push for the Spartans.
I kind of think it was Madison Parrish.
Okay. Feltner back to serve. 7-4 now. Miners up by 3. Trying to close this one out, but that's not going to be easy. Ella off the block. Set by Michaela Carey. They go to
Got up there by Ella
Whitehead.
Norris.
Now back to Carey. Gladish up and over. Norris.
Kinley on a slide. Off the block.
And I thought it was going to fall, but a great dive again by Gladish. And it falls in on the other side. Taylor Warwick dove for it. No dice. 7-5.
She's running after that ball, and it might have been wide, but she nicked it with her hand.
Serve. Set. Ella couldn't get everything on that. The set was kind of...
It was off the net. The pass was off the net, too, and so...
Yes. Carmichael going back to serve. It's an 8-5 Miner lead by 3. Kenley takes her time. Serve. Set. Go to Whitehead. Nice dig by Sullivan. Get it out of the net? No. What's the call? He pointed both ways. What is the call there?
Spartan ball.
Thank you. So point Spartans 8-6. And now going back to serve is Ava Steffi. She's done a good job back there as well, the senior. Where's the ball? Oh, there. She found it. It's behind her. Someone in the crowd just told her it was behind her, and she smiled. 8-6. There's the serve.
Long shot by Layla Jennings.
8-7.
Spartans hanging around in this here fourth set.
In this here fourth set.
Yep.
8-7. In the net. Miners get a break. 9-7. Norris out, McKee in. That'll give you a front line of Ella Warwick, Layla Jennings, and Abby McKee. Here's the serve by Sullivan. The set. Parrish blocked. Falls for the point.
Abby's really seeing the ball well tonight and getting a lot of touches on those blocks.
9-8. It has just been a one-point battle back and forth. Braylon Gladish, the freshman, is back to serve again. Boy, has she been a thorn in the Miners' side tonight. Ella Warwick. Boy, you can almost see West go, what? After that ball hit her.
Oh, yeah.
And Jeanette West is good. You can see it every time she's up there, but that's probably the first time she got a close look at Ella. There's a net ace.
When it comes to the Spartan volleyball team, they better keep their eye on Jeanette West here the next couple years because she really does well for them.
That was the key associate of Linton Ace. Free ball. Set. Jennings.
Great swing there by Layla.
Thought it might fall. It did not. Up and over by Parrish. Set.
Avery Feltner.
Feltner. No. Great defense by this crew. Parrish. Miners. McKee long. 11-9 on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard. Well, why wouldn't the fourth set be just like the first three? Wow, what a play by Sullivan. How did she get that up and over? I don't know. It crawled its way over. What are they?
I mean, she jumped to try to make sure it went over the top of the net and kind of dumped it right there in the corner.
It was like a snake. It just rolled over the top of the net and then fell. slithered its way. 12-9. They're shaking their heads. I think there's something about that point those girls didn't like, but I don't know what it is. West. Ella Warwick. Taylor chases it. Can't get to it. Kill for Jeanette West.
I wonder
and
if
she's
they
only
were.
a sophomore. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. I wonder if they were frustrated because Audrey Sullivan is really back row setting right now, and I wonder if they were frustrated with her jumping from the back row there.
Michaela Carey with the serve. Ella. Just a little jump punch there. West. Nice. Oh, that might have been long, but Ella Warwick saved it anyway. Taylor says mine. It's up and over. They're going to go to West again. No, they're not. I can't believe they didn't. They go to Ariel Whitehead, and she hit it in the net. Boy, if I were them, I'd go West, West, West. As long as she's on the front line.
Absolutely, but it's the same thing, on the Miners side. You've got to be able to move the ball around and keep the defense on their toes.
Norris, 13-10 Miners with the serve deep. Gladish to West at the right pin, scores down the line. Boy, that girl's for real.
You called that one, Kevin.
What do you mean?
You called. They sent it. They gave it to West,
and
she put it down.
Yeah. 13-11.
They must have heard you.
Well, now did they take her out? It's a rotation.
Yeah,
She's out.
Yep.
Oh. 13-11. If you're a Miner fan, you're giving thanks for a rotation. Can the Miners capitalize?
Spartans
up and over.
That.
Out. Good call by Ella Norris. 14-11. West coming right back in.
And back out.
Shelby Carey. Oh, gosh, why do I keep doing that?
The libero comes in the back row for her.
Served by the Miners. Marchino. Set. Ella says, it's mine. What a dig. Boy, I'm telling you, that Braylon Gladish, that was out, but there's no way most liberos would get to that ball.
No, she's done a very, very excellent job moving around the court tonight.
She looked at her coach and kind of shrugged her shoulders like that's all I could do with it, and nobody blames her. She has been tremendous. There's a
Taylor
good dig.
with a great dig.
Yep, she responds with a dig of her own. Warwick gets that one fisted up and over. They go to Marchino right down the middle. Addie Marchino, the freshman, again. Man, these kids. You called it earlier. There's young.
Well, I know the Miners play
Both
with 4
sides.
sophomores. And I think I was counting on the Spartans earlier. I think they have 4 or 5 between freshmen and sophomores.
They're going to go. Nope, they don't go to Ella. They go to
Kinley
Carmichael. Free ball up and over. There's a slide underway. Warwick! Ella. A slide that almost had Kinley Carmichael as the decoy when Ella Warwick came up. 16-12. Kinley to serve. Good serve. Gladish gets it back. They get it to Parrish.
Roll it
up
over.
and over.
Layla with a tip.
Layla
right in the donut.
Calls it in the middle of the donut. I almost said yum yum, but I stopped. Kinley Carmichael back to serve. Miners with a 17-12 advantage on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard. There's the serve. Gladish down on one knee, able to get it. Parrish strong. Norris with the return.
Nice dig there by Kinley Carmichael.
Yeah, amen.
Free
Up
ball
and over
over
by the Miners. Set. They go
Off
to
the
Ariel
block.
Whitehead. No dice. There's a little dinker
Setter
over the
got-
net.
Oh, they called a double on Audrey Sullivan. And Scott's not very happy
Scott
about
is
that
not
call.
happy about that. Oh. He's still talking to the referees. Nothing.
So there's some, I I'd have to clear up my knowledge of this rule, but there was a rule that came out before the season started about the double calls, especially for setters. I don't know the ins and outs, but maybe we can ask Scott later.
Back to serve. Ava Steffi. Miners by 4.
Great swing by Layla Jennings.
Jennings delivered them. Oh, right in between. Perfect hit by guess who? Number 5, Braylon Gladish. She just does not stop. Look at her, the benefit of youth. She looks to the side like, yeah, I don't know. Did you see that?
Yeah.
17-14. Steffi to serve. Sullivan.
Back row by Feltner.
Put down at the net. Layla Jennings with the throwdown.
Abby McKee will come back into the front row for the Miners.
McKee, Warwick, and Jennings on the front row. Sullivan to serve. Block. Falls in. Point. Spartans. 18-15. Miners 7 away from clinching the match. Gladish with the serve.
Good pass by Feltner.
Ella.
Another kill.
Oh, it almost came out of the net. Tylee Worrell almost had that, but could not. Point for the Miners, 19-15. Now this is crunch time. This is where the Miners got to close it out. Warwick with a serve. Set. They try to sneak that one over, and they do. What a call by Ava Steffi. The senior knew where to go with the ball. 19-16, and Parrish back to serve on the Linton Cycle Sales scoreboard for the Spartans. In the net. Oh, she clasped both hands, raises them to her forehead. She knew how important that serve was. 20-16 Miners. Taylor Warwick back to serve.
Kinley Carmichael will come back into the front row for the Miners.
There's the serve. Set. They're going to go to West. I would.
Up and over. Good pass.
Set.
Avery Feltner with the swing.
Off the block. Now, what does that mean?
So that's the antenna they're calling. So
okay.
It went off the block.
Off the antenna.
And hit the antenna.
All right. Point Miners makes it 21-16 with the Miners on top in set 4. This is Rader Media Sports.
Need quality hardwood mulch, compost, tree removal, or stump grinding? Contact CAS Contracting, DBA Kramer's Tree Service, who has been locally owned for over 30 years. They also specialize in land clearing and development. If it's an outside job, call 812-847-7221. Walters Linton Motors has been providing quality vehicles to the community since 1954. But did you know they offer a full-service department staffed and equipped to handle any automotive issue and scheduled maintenance as well? From oil changes, alignments, transmission repair, and even major engine repair. Don't drive out of town for quality professional service. Just call 812-512-9857.
You know, Alicia, it always seems like the Miners get the best of their opponent. Doesn't it seem like that?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm sorry. Are you there?
I'm here now.
There you go. Okay, get that back.
Move that away.
There's a point and hung in the net. I'm not sure what the call. See where the point goes. I'm not sure. The serve. Okay, so it's a point Spartans. 21-17. But it does seem like the Miners get the best.
They are right
when
now.
They go. Boy, they really are. Michaela Carey going back to serve. The sophomore spins the ball, serves it deep. Sullivan. Kinley Carmichael long. Miners cannot. Ava Steffi comes firing off the bench for the Spartans, trying to fire up her team like, yeah.
The Spartans are not laying down, though. They're going to make the Miners earn every single point.
Michaela Carey back to serve. One of the carries again. Set. Back row, Warwick.
Back row. Nice
The
dig.
Spartans, Michaela Carey looked at her wrist like, what the heck? In the net, point Spartans. She's still looking at her wrist.
That or her thumb.
Look
I'm
at
not
that.
sure if her hand got caught between the ball and Parrish's hands when she dug that ball up.
Just
but
saw her say, I'm all right, I'm all right. She's not coming out. There's a serve. 21-19, Miners. Got to make something happen. McKee, no. Set. Blow bomb. It's going to fall. Spartans are not giving up. 21-20. Set 4. The Miners want to keep this from going 5. It's crunch time right now.
they bring themselves together there in the middle of the court and said, we gotta figure this out, girls.
Michaela Carey. Set.
Ella
Back
from
row.
the back row.
Ella. Bingo. Gladish hit it, but couldn't do anything with it. 22-20. Ella Norris sending in to serve. Can she close it out? I'm not sure that Miners want it. I mean, I'm sure they don't want it to go to a fifth set.
Absolutely.
Norris with a serve. Set.
Nice block, but
Block.
just wide by Kinley Carmichael there.
But that is a Walton Funeral Service block. Well, Gladish has come out. West has come out. But see, going in is Shelby Carey. Boy, these girls have just been phenomenal for the Spartans tonight.
Great pass by Ella Warwick.
Set.
And that'll be
Oh, what
dump.
a dink call by Sullivan. Calls her own number, and it's 23-21. Avery Feltner back to serve. Miners trying to close this out.
Nice pass in the Spartans
Set.
court. Block.
Blow bomb with the tip. Carmichael with the tip.
Whoa.
What's the call?
They called Kinley over the net. That ball's right in the middle of the net.
Coach
They're
tells him
both
to go over to question the referee about that at the stand.
so both the Spartans middle and Kinley, our middle, looked to me like they both went up to block the same ball that was in the middle of the net, but they called Kinley over. And I don't agree with that call, Kevin. But that's all right. Can they answer back right here?
23-22. This is huge.
Ella.
Blocked.
In the net.
Blocked by Addie Murchino and also Ariel Whitehead.
That'll tie it up.
Now, I'll call that a Walton Funeral Service block. They were both there, but I think that distracted Ella and it hit it in the net.
Yeah, it was off the net, yes.
So Alicia was clarifying that for me, but oh my gosh, folks, don't go away. It's 23-23 in this fourth set.
We're going to keep it right here.
Now they brought the dog out for the huddle. By the way, that is a cute dog, I must say, as a dog lover. I don't know. I think that's the first time I've seen a dog go out for the huddle.
That makes the first for me also.
But I'm okay with it. If the dog's well behaved, I'm all right. See, I can't tell. Is that 13? Jenna Blowbaum back to serve.
Yes.
23 all, folks, in the fourth set. Here we go.
Great pass by Avery Feltner.
Set. Ella Warwick goes off the fist of Madison Parrish, and she's mad at herself, but you can't blame her.
No.
That had fire on it.
That was a hard hit ball.
It was 24-23. Set and match point.
Leave Kinley in to serve this time.
Give her a
serve.
chance to close it out. Gladish over to Parrish.
They're going to roll it over.
Set.
Back row, Avery Feltner.
Feltner. Throw down in the net by Ella Warwick. Game, set, match. Woo! 25-23.
That was close.
Now, you know what's interesting about that? That was at the top of the net.
So, but it had momentum going over, and that's on Kinley's. They were saying the ball was still over here, and she reached over.
Okay.
I disagree.
I get it.
But
I get it. So, in 4 sets, 25-12, 23-25, 25-22, 25-23. The Miners win in 4 sets.
We'll be back in just a moment with the Tech Shack post-game show. This is a production of Rader Media Sports.
There's a new kind of tech store in town, and it's not playing by your old rules. Welcome to Tech Shack in Linton, America's newest technology store for hands-on tinkerers, off-grid thinkers, and everyday problem solvers. Need two-way radios? Got them. Electronic parts? Stop. Survival gear? Ready to roll. It's like Radio Shack on steroids. Tech Shack in Linton. This ain't your daddy's shack.
Tending the land you love is a lot easier when you share the heavy lifting. Team up with Polaris Ranger, your hardworking partner for backyards, the backwoods, farms, and ranches.
Since 1973, Linton Cycle Sales.
Well, welcome back. So what a thriller here tonight as the Miners win one on the road, but it took 4 sets to beat the South Knox Spartans 25-12, 23-25, 25-22, and 25-23. There, he just got flagged a little bit. Well, Coach, I don't know. You keep getting them more and more. This was a great match to watch from a fan's perspective. From a coach's perspective, I'm not quite so sure.
We definitely found some things we've got to work on. That's for sure. But to drop a set and then to be down and come back and win a set. I don't remember what the order was there, but that's a positive for sure. And we've just got to make sure that we're consistent with when we're playing well and when we're not. And part of that's on me, part of that's on the girls, and we're going to work through it.
You always know that when you go out and play, most of the time you're going to get the other team's best. And tonight, when I look at some of these kids, Marchino, that 9th grader, Gladish, 9th, Shelby Carey, the 9th, Janet West, a 10th grader, those girls played their hearts out tonight and played well.
Yeah, South Knox has a bright future with those kids coming through, that's for sure. And when things aren't going our way, we've just all got to do a little bit better of a job of staying focused and staying in control. We just, there was times where we'd hit a ball and they'd scramble and get it up and it'd catch us off guard and, just weren't quite ready to go with it. And we just, got to stay, especially against a sectional opponent. South Knox, it seems like we play them every year in sectionals, and they did a great job tonight, had a good game plan, and we got to look at this and make sure we're ready for sectionals.
I'm going to just single one opponent out, and that's the freshman, Braylon Gladish, the libero, who I couldn't believe how many times she was returning those.
Yeah, she did a nice job. You're back there to sacrifice your body and go, and she did a nice job of it. And, and we were dispersing the ball around the court, and so just trying to keep them off guard, and she did a good job of reading it, and we've just got to do a little bit better of a job.
I would say, though, a win always is a win, and sometimes when you win and you don't play your best, that still says something about your team, Coach.
Yeah, we've got to sometimes you need a wake up call a little bit, and there's nothing wrong with that, especially against a sectional opponent, because now you got to be really ready when you play them. There's no guarantees, especially during the tournament. We've got a big tournament Saturday to go down to Lagodi and play 2 schools that we don't know anything about really, Boonville and Henryville, and then hopefully be set up for a championship matchup, most likely against Mater Dei or Lagodi, and that's not 3 easy matches, especially in a different environment with it being a Saturday. Got to get up, and we're going to be in the bus early, so just got to make sure that we utilize tomorrow positively as a group and make sure that we're refocused and ready for that.
I noticed, though, again, at the crunch time, the girls came together in that huddle out there on their own. It was like a moment of them saying, okay, we've got to buck up here.
Yeah, we've got to be consistent with that, and we talk about that a lot of, we can't let little runs tear us apart. We've got to make sure that we're getting in between points, we're getting together and coming together and really looking at each other and saying, hey, you've got this and I've got your back, and we're going to do it together. And that was my last message to him in that last time out of, like, you can be mad at me, that's fine. Like, I'm here to push your buttons and get the best out of you. And as long as you can walk out on the court and tell the girls that are out there with you, like, hey, I got your back and you got mine, let's go. Like, they can be mad at me all day. That's fine if that's what gets them to do that.
You have a question? No?
I was agreeing.
I answered all of her questions.
I was agreeing with all the things.
Clarify it. I don't want to scratch an open wound here, but there was some couple of calls there that you were having trouble.
I didn't see it the same way. That's it.
Well, thank you very much for coming up. And by the way, keep in mind you are now 11-4.
That's a good spot to be.
That's a good spot to be.
Positive.
Thank you very much for coming up.
Thank you.
Coach Scott Vanderkolk on the Tech Shack live mic tonight, and we appreciate that. So there'll be some happy kids going home, but they know that they were in a tussle tonight.
Yeah, they were, and I agree with one thing that Coach said. Well, multiple things that he said, but in particular, finding a little bit of a struggle during your season is a great thing to happen before you get to tournament time, and that's what you spend the season doing, preparing for the tournament. So that's a good thing.
Yeah, I think it was an eye-opener on the road here at the South Knox Spartans because, boy, I know I've already said it probably too many times, but I am just impressed by the young kids that South Knox put out on that floor tonight.
Yeah, for sure. On both courts. I mean, the minors are no different, with the young players that come in, and, it's good to see the future of both programs looks bright.
Yeah, it really does. I think that's going to do us. The Miners win in 5 sets. I'll go over these scores again, 25-12, 23-25, 25-22, and 25-23. Heather?
Well, our next broadcast is tomorrow night as the Linton-Stockton high school football team travels to Sullivan for always a yearly rivalry against Sullivan. We're waiting to see our next official volleyball broadcast. It's either going to be Monday evening at Owen Valley or it's going to be Thursday at Eastern Green for a SWAC conference. So please stay tuned to our Facebook page for all of the details. We want to say thank you to the sponsors that make this broadcast and all broadcasts free to view at home for all of you. And we want to say thank you to Alicia Cornelius for setting in tonight on color for Kevin and myself. This is a production of Rader Media Sports.
This has been a production of Rader Media Sports. Until next time.